Happy Paul Wednesday. Hello, everybody.
Happy Wednesday, Matanard, Evie. Congratulations on being second and first.
Respectively, yes.
Respectively. How are you all doing today? It's a lovely Wednesday. It's way too warm. But that doesn't stop us from having a good time.
Guess who forgot to change the schedule on Twitch? Deep.
No, if you didn't say it, no one would have noticed.
What are you talking about?
You forgot Tuesday.
I just fixed it. Yeah, but this is for this week. Hey! We smart.
You might as
Hello,
well.
everybody. No, yesterday we played Link's Awakening for yesterday, that's correct. Doing fine, ready for the test reading stream. It's gonna go incredibly well.
Why would it go bad?
That's why I'm lubing up my vocal cords already.
La 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 la.
I've already done a test run for all of my 3 voices that I can do, and how I will spread them over the magnitude of characters we will encounter. I'm looking forward most to voicing Isaac in this game. For those of you that don't know, you will find out why. For those of you that do know, there you go. That's
it
basically.
has been so long since I played this game, I don't really remember anything story-wise. Like, I even thought the whole Purazuma from the Goemon game was from Golden Sun.
I explained this when we played Mystical and Destroying Goemon, and I will explain it again. Tifa played through Golden Sun using my copy, and then because it's easier, she played through the entire first 2 games on her phone on an emulator. Yeah. And we will find that there's a certain character that if we do things the way I expect we will do them, that character learns a move that has plasma in it. And every time I would see her play it and use a move with plasma in it, I would go, Purasuma! And Tifa in her mind connected that hearing that has to do with Golden Sun, when really it's just the fortune teller from Mystical and Destroying Goemon. An amazing game, everybody should play it.
It's been ingrained. I can't help it at this point.
There might be quite a bit of Purasuma later, once we get to that point.
There probably will be. I feel like there should be a lot more than 3 voices for you.
A little bit.
It's probably gonna happen. I will get 3 voices. You get the rest.
When I put this in the poll, I want to play this game again. Otherwise, like if we didn't feel like playing it, it wouldn't be in the poll.
No, I hope no one picks this.
Oh no, the internet is forcing me to play video games. No, we're here of our own volition. I was thinking, oh my god, there's so much text and there'll be so many different voices we should try to do to at least make it seem like there's different characters. And when I realized we did 360 hours of playing through the Danganronpas and we read out most of that. So I think we could be fine.
I mean most of that. We read all of that.
Except for ones where you press the button and skip the text?
Even those we read, because I have like a 6-minute delay here.
Fair enough. Happy Wednesday. Hello, Groundhog.
Happy Wednesday to you as well.
How are you doing?
How was it with your sister yesterday? Before we start with Golden Sun, by the way, I want to talk about the weirdest dream I had yesterday.
Okay, wait. Let me preface this. Yesterday, we wondrously finished The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. And we had an encounter with a windfish. If you don't know, go watch it. The windfish is a character that makes you be part of a dream, and now Tifa had a weird dream, so the stage is yours.
I think it's connected to, yes, the windfish and maybe Sharknado, but I'm honestly not sure. And yes, you're right, Evie, some of it was voiced, and Ultra the Sparkles. Not really counting Ultra the Sparkles in that. But I think we can all agree that a lot was voiced. A big part.
By us, she means. Anyway, your dream. Please. Tell the world.
It was really bad. Like I said, I think it has something to do with maybe too much Sharknado or like missing Sharknado last week and then seeing the windfish, but...
Editor's note, there can never be too much Sharknado.
It was. So wait, I usually don't remember my dreams except maybe every 3 full moons.
Except for
me. Who knows? But I was somehow in the Netherlands at my grandfather's house. He lives on like the first floor, small apartment-ish kind of thing. And I was there babysitting my nephew. And for some reason, my younger sister, who was like way younger than she is now, she was like, I would say like 8, and my nephew like 3 years old. So it's fine, I was babysitting them, and we spent the entire day at the house of my grandparents, which was actually the old house of my great-great-great-grandmother, who used to live there.
The deep Dutch lore.
But now my grandparents lived in that house, so we spent the whole day there, all fun and games, and then we went home to my grandfather's house where I was babysitting.
Different grandfather.
Then all of a sudden we walk, it has no garden, nothing, but somehow it was like a super long apartment, like 8 rooms long, and at the end there was a huge garden with a sea at the end. Like the door. A
pond, like a lake. Or
it was like a lake or a sea, I'm not really sure.
An ocean, if you will.
I would say it has to be an ocean, because at some point we were all chilling in the garden. You also appeared at some point, but we were all chilling in the garden, and I see a dolphin being chased by a giant orca.
A killer whale.
That's an orca.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So I'm like shouting and trying to take a video for it so Jack could see, who was inside, I believe.
Because I love nothing more than watching animals eat other animals. I don't. Spoilers.
We're in the Netherlands, in the middle of a big city, and all of a sudden there's a dolphin being chased by an orca. Like, it was sudden. I was making videos, but at some point they went out of view, didn't think of it. The little kids were like standing on the side of the garden, trying to see where they went. And then all of a sudden, this orca just jumps right in front of us. So I like grab this kid by its hair and I like yank him back into the garden.
These kids, there's 2.
Whatever. I like yanked them back into the garden. And I'm like shouting at them to not stand too close to the side, because orcas can like throw themselves on land, then eat their victims and, you know, swim off again. So that's the point where Jack decided it was interesting to go watch the orca. So I also have to like grab Jack, and I remember holding him like a potato sack under my arm, and then my nephew under my other arm, and I have no clue where my little sister went at this point.
She teleported.
Probably eaten. But she comes back in the story later.
Wow.
And I like woggle inside of the house with Jack like a potato sack just hanging here under my arm.
This part is legit, that's how it would happen.
Then this bloody orca, it returns, like smashes itself into the garden, waddles just like me to the house, smashes the wall, runs... Well,
like the Kool-Aid man.
Like it comes into the apartment trying to eat us. And I'm still like running to the door, slamming doors in its face to like keep it behind us. It was kind of like a scene in, you know, Castle Crashers, where you have to run from the giant...
Because now the orca was small enough to fit through the rooms, and it was stopped by the doors
the rest of the walls
after just
smashed.
being a force of nature crashing through entire walls. Anyway, carry on.
So we've somehow managed to get to the front door. The orca was right behind it. I like slammed the door shut and it's stuck. Like I can see it drooling through the window of the door looking at us. Then my nephew decides it's time to go pee, so he tries to open the door again to go back inside. So I'm like yelling at him to not go inside because there's a bloody orca standing there trying to eat him.
And you gotta go.
So he starts crying, and he starts crying really loud. And I'm like, okay, what do? I decided to call 911. I wasn't sure whether to call an animal ambulance. I remember looking up the phone number, or 911.
555 orca.
In the end, I went with 911. And then the dude on the phone, I'm like trying to tell him a story, like, hey, there's an orca in my house that's trying to eat us. What do I do? And I'm crying and I'm becoming hysterical. And this dude is like, lady, where are you? I'm like, well, I'm at this address. He's like, no, what city? I'm like, can't you see that? And I'm getting hysterical just thinking about this conversation. Like, I got so mad at him and I like start crying more hysterical. And my nephew still needs to pee, so I tell him to pee on the outside, and he doesn't want that because the orca can see him pee. And we had this whole discussion. So at some point, I don't even know what happened to the 911 dude, but we were walking to my grandparents' house again.
Just casually now. Fred's gone.
Well, the orca was still in the apartment, but we go to my grandparents, and through the window, I can see my little sister eating fucking cookies at the table of my grandmother. I told you she was still there. And then I go in and I'm like, didn't you call for help?
You expected your grandparents, but it is I, your sister. The
And I was
opposed.
like, this little bitch. And like, I already don't get along with my little sister. And now she was here, instead of helping us, eating bloody cookies. And then my grandmother asked me, like, oh, what's going on? Why are you crying? I'm like, didn't this kid tell you anything? There's an orca in the house. And that's kind of like when I woke up. I was just so mad. I was like, what the fuck?
And now here's the part she didn't tell you yet. It's very short but sweet. Tifa wakes up, jumps out of bed. It's 6 a.m. My alarm doesn't go off for another 2 hours because I work from home. Like I'm blessed like that. She gets up. She like hovers over me on the bed. She like really like above me. Oh my god! I had the weirdest dream. I gotta tell you, I'm like.
Sorry.
What happened? Dream? Yeah, write it down before you forget. No, I need to tell you right now. There was this orca and.
Like I was so.
And then she laid it on me, and like she was legitimately still angry at that orca, and she let me have it.
I kind of trashed one wall.
Not me. I ain't done nothing.
You were pretty useless. Like I had to carry you a big part of the way.
Now you know what it feels like when we're streaming.
It was so weird. And like I said, I usually don't even remember my dreams. And all of a sudden there's this, and I have no clue where it came from. It didn't even look like the windfish.
And this was my morning, and now you know too. Thank you everybody for listening.
Like, let's not free Willy. Willy stays in the apartment. I'm just saying.
Free Willy is also a great euphemism for exposing yourself in public. Anyway, more than us back had to call my mom because I accidentally sent a verification code to her phone number instead of mine. Ew. Did she keep the text or did she delete it? I've done that once when Tifa was trying to order something and tried to log in somewhere.
That's why you're a vegetarian, to leave more meat for the animals.
Yeah, basically. That's part of it.
I feel like the police should have arrested the orca, but
yeah.
The 911 dude was utterly useless.
Gee, I wonder why. I wonder why, Tifa. Maybe Dutch police isn't trained for dealing with a home invasion by sea mammals. I would think. I mean, I've seen many weird things in the Netherlands, but never that.
I suppose
To answer your question about how yesterday went with Groundhog, yesterday was way too goddamn exhausting. Didn't eat dinner until 11:30 p.m. Oof. Did you at least eat something small in between? It wasn't all bad. My nephews were happy to see me again. Nice. One of them climbed all over me and wouldn't let go of me for a while when I picked him up from the airport. That is adorable. How old is that nephew? Because
that is really sweet.
like, if they're like 3, that's sweet. If they're like 13, that is still sweet, but also very impressive. I would think. Yeah. Speaking of peeing nephews, that reminds me, I learned how to change pull-ups today. I had to use that transition. It was too good to waste.
How to change pull-ups?
Fair enough. Pull-up diapers, I would think.
Oh, don't you just pull them down?
Yeah, then you pull them up again, but you pull a different pair up, I would think.
I was gonna say, what do you mean pull them back up again? You just scoop everything out and pull it back up.
That's a jackstrap. Yes.
An escalator maze.
Wow.
What is an escalator maze? Like you're stuck in an escalator.
No, in a maze made of escalators. That sounds like it was a lot of up and down. See what I did there? So
You just have to go in the same circle all day.
that feels like me in some department stores. Like if I'm too stupid to figure out where I need to go and I just go up and down because I keep thinking I need to. I've never done that. Not quite like that. I've gone in circles in department stores quite a bit, but never up and down.
Not on an escalator. When I was younger, I remembered a lot of my dreams, and I used to like write stories out of them. I had lots of fun with that. But at some point, I just don't anymore. It's kind of a shame.
You could make that into a musical. I think we need to flesh out the character of Orca more though, because...
Run, 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 run. Orca's coming down the sea, smashing walls.
Yeah, carry on. No, carry on. No, we also need tunes for this musical.
Sharknado song is great.
Everybody please look forward to the misunderstood Orca and the tale of the fake home invasion coming 2023.
Here it comes, it's swimming towards you.
Da 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 da, grease lightning.
Shitty Willy, shitty Willy. It's hungry and it's
that sounds disgusting.
Right for you. I know, I couldn't think of...
No, that sounds like something...
I couldn't think of a name. It's not Free Willy. That's kind of a shitty Willy trying to eat you.
That sounds like something completely different and it's absolutely disgusting and I'm not gonna give it any more thought.
It's gonna numb, it's gonna jump on your leg. No, I don't know. Can make a musical out of it at some point.
I'm sorry, that was so weird I froze for a second. Are you okay? Do you have a fever?
You told me to make a musical out of it.
Not on the spot. Usually that implies that you should keep working on it. You know, like write stuff and...
But aren't like spontaneous ones the best?
If you can spontaneously improv an entire musical, I would love to see it.
I maybe could. I just need to know like a setting at least.
You just gave yourself your setting.
Can make a musical out of that.
Go ahead. You're free to do so. I'm not stopping you. I'm saying it needs more work.
I'm just saying it's possible.
My nephew is 4 and has autism. He's so sweet. He doesn't speak much, but he hugs. Oh, but the hugs told me all I need to know. Fair enough.
That's really cute.
That is adorable.
It is.
Yeah. For the escalator maze, there's a huge room full of various escalators moving in wild patterns. You need to get to a specific room.
Oh no, it's a puzzle escalator maze. That sounds horrible.
It sounds horrible to me too. Some of the escalators were like rails from Sonic games or all sorts of weird video game variants. I have weirdly vivid memories of grinding rails in the Sonic adventure games.
And now imagine
I have no idea why.
On an escalator.
Yeah, no, I could see that. Yeah. I think the grinding in especially Sonic Adventure 2 stuck out to me so much because that game came out, like for me, I played that a bit after Jet Set Radio, which I loved. And a lot of that game is grinding on rails.
I remember you playing that game a lot. It had good music. That's all I remember.
Jet Set Radio.
That's all I remember of it.
I would love to play it on stream, but for that I would actually first need to do homework because I'm pretty sure that is the kind of game where you will get DMCA struck down while still streaming. Because every single song there, I'm pretty sure, is tied up in licensing somehow.
Could be. And you'd have to do it as a solo stream.
Why?
Because I don't like the game.
You don't like Jet Set Radio?
I like the music and stuff, but I didn't like skating games.
I'm not sure I know I like you anymore.
That's okay. Bye.
Wow.
Bye.
Okay. Walked away to talk to my mom and I come back and hear Jack talking about improv musicals. It was so fun to watch. I was saying that Tifa's attempt at doing an improv musical about her Orca dream story needs a tiny bit more work.
It worked perfectly. The only thing I need to change is the name. But I can't think of a good name for this Orca.
RP?
That doesn't work.
Like I said, it needs a tiny bit more work. Maybe a bit more finesse and whatnot.
Barely. It was brilliant. I'm just saying it was great. I'm gonna put this on Broadway.
Please do. Please do. Now that I know how many bagels go knock on her mom when I can leave the office. Yes. Super happy for you.
You have bagels ready in your office.
Switching to audio only while I drive. Yeah, wait, are you getting them? I mean, your audio only, please drive safely, that way around. But like, now I wonder, there is so much room for interpretation. Does Motona take the bagels from the office?
It kind of gives that impression, doesn't it?
I probably on the way, right? That makes the most sense. But
yeah, but if it was on the way, he could have already left the office.
But I somehow love the idea that there is just a random pile of bagels in the place where Motonard works, and he's like, "So what do you want me to take along for you?" Because there's like a mountain of bagels here.
I like that idea.
I like that.
Do we still have bagels?
Yeah, in the freezer. 12 of them, I think.
Really? There's
Or
not much
8.
in the freezer.
Or 8. I forgot how many we already ate.
Huh. Maybe I'll take one tomorrow for work.
Please do.
That's not a bad idea.
Improv group at my college I enjoyed watching. We definitely violated the fire code in that tiny black box theater at some of those shows. Oh well, you know, no risk, no fun.
It works.
Please stay safe. I can answer he's stopping in a bagel shop on the way. Motonard doing the good work. While you're on your way, can you also drop us some bagels?
As long as they're vegetarian.
Yes, the bagels we still have in the freezer actually imported from the Netherlands. Because over here, finding some in a store that I can eat is a royal bitch. I don't know why they throw all of this weird stuff in there. It's not suitable for vegetarians.
At least the ones just in the supermarket, we haven't really found any yet, I believe.
I couldn't tell you.
And I tried to make
I can't
them
tell
once,
you, no, we haven't.
And it was such a bitch. Like, I'm not doing that again.
They're really good.
Yeah, but it was really annoying to make.
You're really annoying to make.
And I got really frustrated at the dough for some reason. Like, next time, you can make them.
Maybe. You know what I can make though?
Tell me.
I can make Golden Sun happen. Boom, 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 boom. How does this work? Like this. Meat bagels? That sounds awful. No, that could actually be good with like bacon bits. No, they throw
I don't even know what the ingredient is.
some type of supplements in there that aren't suitable for vegetarians.
Yeah, it's like the E numbers.
Yeah, like
that aren't always of a vegetable
chemicals.
origin.
Yeah. Chemicals, basically. Tifa, are you ready to golden the sun?
I am ready to sun the golden.
Impressive, impressive. Then let's press this button and this one, and there we go. If you're wondering why is there no sound, it's because there isn't.
I'm gonna move to demonstrate that there is sound.
There should be sound. At least there should be sound effects when I move. Let me double check.
Maybe it's
Audio?
just too soft.
Not muted.
Because if it's only that.
Audio's on, audio's on, audio's on. Okay. Let's try it again. Nobody
How
saw
about
anything.
we just get through the name screen thingy and then see if there's sound, yes or no. Like, it doesn't...
Oh look! First time we're doing this. Camelot!
I
Software
heard
planning.
it quietly. See, so there was still something.
No,
We just didn't hear it.
that was the traces of music from the changing scenes. No, there is no sound in this part. The game just starts with showing you who worked on this game, telling you the name of a game, and then you need to name a character that you haven't seen yet. Isaac is the default name. Let's stick with that.
Yeah.
There we go.
And...
Let's double check that there is no sound. There should definitely be sound
yeah,
now.
you... Oh, I was like, oh, there's sound. I'm like,
I swear I've played video games before. I know what I'm doing. Tifa, why is that set to mute now and it wasn't earlier?
It definitely wasn't.
I love and hate technology.
I saw the button and I can tell you it was not.
Alright. All good things come in threes, right? Is what they say. For the first time today. There we go. I'm so excited to be here for your first stream. Thank you. So are we. Would you believe it?
Oh wow, who's this character?
Background sound.
Good job.
I know, right?
I don't know what happened there, but...
Somehow I was able to triple mute the game, twice through the settings and once through Windows. I only found 2 of the 3 causes earlier. Anyway, this person's name is going to be Isaac. We haven't met him yet. Just accept for now.
Isaac,
this is you.
Wake up! Please, dear, wake up! The Mount Elf?
Yeah.
That's hard to read. The elf boulder is going to fall.
That's the first little thing. If it looks like we're squinting, it's because this game actually looks better on a smaller screen. I didn't think I would ever say this, but we see this blown up on a 32-inch screen. It's a wonderful game, but the graphics are a bit, how would you say,
it actually
diffuse?
Does look better on the stream.
Yeah, so please bear with us when we squint. Aleph is the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, it starts well then. I wonder
Or
if it's...
Aleph. Yeah.
Maybe it's based on that.
Or...
Nature.
Okay, now I know
even
that
make
that is
that
Aleph.
sign.
To me, it looks like a hybrid between an X and an N.
Yeah, kinda. Aleph.
Aleph. Okay, see. Thank you for teaching us how to pronounce things in video games.
Well,
I mean in Hebrew.
Maybe it's based on that.
Also, the screen is
Could be.
shaking.
Oh yeah, there's kind of a boulder.
Oh yeah, true. We should maybe get to that.
Come on, Isaac, we have to go now.
Remember the dream she just told you about?
This is caused by the orca. This ain't no boulder, I'm telling you.
I have the name for your orca in the story, Tifa. It's Aleph Boulder.
Aleph Boulder's coming right for you. Aleph Boulder, oh, Aleph Boulder.
In case you forgot, there's a horrible tragedy happening also.
Isaac, you forgot something. Catch. It's pouring outside. Don't go out without your tunic.
If you have no idea what just happened, don't worry, it gets explained later.
Always. Half the mom's worries. Have you got everything you need?
Now it's my time to voice Isaac. I can say yes or no.
Is there anything here?
This character doesn't say anything else in the entire game.
Well,
Is
he
it
says
very-
more than Link.
It's true, he's a silent protagonist though. Yeah, I mean, the boulder is falling, the ground is shaking. I think we got all we need. The mom is right there, right? Yeah.
Good for you, Isaac. A lost possession can be replaced. A lost life can't. Let's talk about this in length.
Yeah, it's a world-ending event, but let's take a moment to talk about prized possessions. Isaac, Dora, hurry! The boulder could fall any second.
Suddenly, quiet.
That's not good.
Kyle, will they be able to stop the boulder?
I had to break character again, but you know what I just had to think about?
What? Carl?
No.
Oh.
The boulder from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
What?
Nobody can stop the boulder. You should watch the show if you haven't.
It's really good.
The boulder is a character later on in the show that doesn't get enough screen time. He's a wrestler basically.
No, I think he got enough screen time there. I think he did.
The world needs more of the boulder. Anyway, drama is happening. I don't think so. Not for long anyway. You two go on ahead and take refuge in the plaza.
Aren't you coming?
I need to help evacuate the other villagers.
Let me help you, Kyle.
How do you do the thing where you just shrug with your entire body? I mean, again, it makes sense because originally you played this on a screen that is this big in diagonal, so you need to be very emotive. It's too dangerous, Dora. Please, just take good care of Isaac.
Isaac is old enough to get to the plaza on his own. You can find your way, can't you, Isaac? No.
No.
You're a big boy now, Isaac. Why don't you go on your own?
No.
There's only imminent death waiting for you. Why don't you go alone? Why do you need to pee when
No.
there's an orca chasing you?
Okay, last thing I want to say about this game, and that's also like one of my only other two criticisms about the game. Some of those dialogue options are utterly pointless. I can only progress a game if I say yes. Like if I do no, it just repeats ad nauseum. So yes, we can go along with that.
Well, it gives you the illusion of choice.
Very much an illusion, yeah.
You know the way. Just go south to get to the plaza. Be careful. Wasn't it season 2? I'm not sure where...
Yeah, season 2.
Season 2 or 3?
Book of Earth, season 2.
2 is that, yeah.
Let's go into his house. Or maybe not. Huh? Isaac? Did you come to get me? Yeah. Oh, sorry to shove you like that. Well, we better get to the plaza before a boulder hits.
Wow, we come to get you and you run off by yourself.
There is, by the way, a run button, which is really sweet. Didn't need running shoes in this game. Okay, can we check the house in the meantime?
Oh, time for looting.
Isaac checked the jar, but didn't find anything. This game is very traditional JRPG in the sense that you can find hidden items in everything.
Except here.
Except here. Also, in case you're wondering, why does Jack open this menu sometimes? Because there's two menus. This is if I press plus, this will also save. And A is the thing you would normally get if you like press triangle or whatever on your gamepad. It's a Game Boy Advance game, we only had 4 buttons to work with.
Where you going?
Checking if there's anybody else here. Clearly there isn't. Also A is, the menu is also the same button to check things, so sorry about that.
Is he pulling a chest?
It looks like it. Isaac, what do you want? I'm trying to save my things. Best moment for that. What, do you want me to just dump my stuff? Yes. You think I should forget these things and save my own life?
No. Depending on what's in there, it's important.
You know, you're right. Okay, let's get out of here.
Well, that didn't take a lot of convincing.
Garrett joined your party.
And now we open the chest.
Can we though? It's Garrett's chest of valuables.
No.
Can't even open it and take it along. We shouldn't go north. That'll take us toward Mount Aleph. Plaza's over that way. We need to head south. Sure, it looks like west to me, but let's do it.
You're going east.
That's west. East is that way. It's the opposite of what you said.
Yeah, but you need to go...
I think this is everybody in the town combined, so on 3.
I thought you had to go east. Okay. Oh, you said 3.
Okay, go. The boulder is falling!
Wow, you went really slow there. I thought we had to
Where
go
did
east
Kyle
and
go?
south.
No, south. It's too heavy. We can't hold that for long. If our synergy runs out, Vale will be destroyed.
We have to hold on until the villagers are safe.
Hurry, boys, run. It's just a little farther.
I would think it somehow goes down the waterfall, but...
So this guy, there's 4 people using their magic powers to hold the boulder, and one of them decides to just drop his magic hold to warn us. That's really sweet, but I wouldn't think that taking away 1/4 of your assistance is anyway. Come on, Isaac, run! The boulder is coming. Fine, we're leaving. So much for going south. We can't get around this rock. We'll have to find another way. You don't say.
Well, now they can definitely let go of the rock.
Still stuff, bro. Backslide, destroyed fence, monsters everywhere.
Backslide?
Yeah.
Is that a rock slide?
Rock slide.
Backslide? No. No, I hate it when the back starts sliding. You know, you're just walking down the street.
I was taking a walk in the rain. When I fell, I slid on my back and poof, monsters. Rock slide.
Just walking on your 2 feet and all of a sudden, woo, my back slides.
And then there's monsters everywhere.
I'm hurt pretty badly. Do you think I'll die?
It's my text.
Really?
Yes. I'm
Are you sure?
hurt pretty badly. Do you think I'll die? Yes or no?
I thought that was the girl in our team.
There is no girl on our team. We're Isaac and Garrett, both of whom are voiced by me.
No, I mean the one on the ground is talking.
Since I started voicing them, still me. This is awful, I'm left here for the monsters too.
Oh no, you're right, that is weird.
Wait, that's strange. I'm not hurt at all. But I'm serious about the monsters, so be careful on your way to the plaza.
Oh, the drama queen.
Why didn't we go... Yeah, exactly. Why didn't we go together? That would have made sense, right? Welcome to the fights.
Okay, Vermin is so cute.
That thing looks adorable. Also a lot like Meryl.
It's holding a spork, I think.
It's Meryl with a spork, and that's why it needs to die, because it has pink ears.
Kinda.
Yeah.
It's like a ratty Meryl. Up and
Hello,
lurking.
Drolo. Thank you for the look.
Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well.
Drink to that.
I'll join in that. Cheers.
This game is your standard JRPG. Got your attacks, your synergy, which is magic, which we don't have yet. Items, and we can defend. The only other problem I have with this game is that if there is several enemies on screen and you have two characters like now for example, and there's two enemies, first character knocks out the first enemy and the second one was also targeting the same enemy, they do nothing for their turn. They don't even defend, they just waste their turn. So you will do well when you play this to
like
figure out
roughly calculate.
yeah, how much damage am I gonna do to whom, so that you spread out the damage evenly. That's the general idea of this. Nothing up here. Also, it's random battles, so you
Kinda like Pokemon.
can't do much. This, by the way, was a Game Boy Advance game for those of you that didn't know, and especially for a handheld game at the time, this looks stunning. I need to figure out if I can do something about the weird stripe in the middle of
our game.
our game. What?
No, the game froze for a sec on screen.
No, it didn't. That's the game itself.
It
Sometimes
looked like,
it pauses.
It looked like it froze.
You see there's this line above the characters' heads? Don't know if you can tell on stream, but I can definitely see it.
No, you can see that, but it like froze in mid-jump, it seemed.
Yeah, that's because it was a critical hit, Tifa. It was for emphasis.
Fair enough.
See if it happens again. See? Special effects on a Game Boy.
2 XP.
Tons of XP. Let's keep heading south, and we're stuck. Cool.
No, there's stairs. Stairs.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Oh, great.
So much for we need to go this way. To be fair, we went towards the plaza. Could have worked.
Well, the game is very clear on where you should and shouldn't go, at least.
True, the game will tell you.
Oh no, my brother!
Hang on, Felix.
Felix will be alright. We'll find a way to save him. Oh, bye, Felix.
Isaac's mom. Foreshadowing.
No! Felix!
He does that for the drama, right? The rope won't reach. We should use synergy. Do you have any left?
I've used all mine up. What about you, Kyle?
I'm drained from helping the other villagers.
Imagine, like, trying to walk on that side.
Takes too long.
I suppose.
We would have to run left, around, up the mountain, over the bridge and back.
Well, now it kind of feels like they're standing at the furthest point. Like, the rope won't reach, but at least they can do is stand on the left side. Which is a shorter distance.
Not enough reach.
We have to get help. I bought these games on Wii U for preservation purposes. Nice. You got the... what do you call them? Hard game. Physical game.
Cartridges? No, they are digital downloads on the Wii U.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they're originally Game Boy Advance games, like cartridges.
Like I said, I think I already said it, but I don't remember that much of the story anymore. But I remember having so much fun playing these on my phone.
Yeah, they're amazing. Can Felix hang on long enough for us to find help?
Oh, I have the cards too. See, so they did come out as cards at some point.
Yes, on the Game Boy Advance. Evie is talking about the downloadable games for the Wii U emulation service.
When is the last time you played it? There's nothing else we can do for him, is there?
Thanks, Evie. I understand. Then go get help and be as quick as possible. Jenna, can you go too?
You go find help, right? Your brother's counting on you, Jenna. Alright, let's get going.
So, feasibly though, what are the other three doing? Are they just standing there watching him drown? Because...
Basically. They're still trying to reach him from the looks of it. Like they have their arms reached out.
Fair enough.
I'll go look up north. You head for the plaza, alright? Yes, ma'am. We're looking for anyone with any psi energy left, right? This is where our power will unlock.
We need to agree, Tifa. Is it synergy or psi energy?
What did I say?
Psi energy.
Then it's that.
No, it's synergy.
Psi energy. Fine.
There will be
Synergy,
two different versions of it in this game.
Isaac! You saw what happened?
Yes.
We just stood here and watched. I have to go get help before Felix drowns. I don't suppose... Could the two of you help me?
Yeah.
Jenna has gone to the plaza to get help. Go join her.
It's pronounced like synergy, so it's synergy. Who would have thought? Oh yeah, this guy. Thank you. Quite some time ago since I bought a new version. It's in my backlog. Well, fair enough.
This is like a game you can always get back to.
Yeah.
As in to replay it.
I can also make this look more like as if you were to play it on a Wii U, because shaders are a thing in the emulator we're using. We are down to 2/3 of our HP on Garrett.
I'd only do that if it improves the...
The colors look a bit different. Less intense. Because this is just unfiltered emulation, and they compensated for the lack of color on the Game Boy Advance screen.
Yeah, but it's also not too bright or anything. It seems alright to me.
I don't know anyone except you who pronounces the P on words like psychic. If the world didn't want me to pronounce the P, why would it be written there?
Oh, but whenever I say a letter that's supposed to be silent...
Yeah, when you do it, it's wrong. That's why.
I see.
Can't go in here.
Well, go to the plaza. Felix is drowning.
I'm looking for...
What are you doing to help Felix?
I'm looking for people that still have P synergy left to help Felix. Guy's drowning.
It's been quite clear that everyone's at the plaza. Jenna went off that way.
Which way is that way?
You expect an old woman like me to use P synergy. Don't ask the impossible.
Lady, you sound an awful lot like Christy the goat from Animal Village. Oh, look who we found. Go aid the elders. The boulder is too heavy for them to hold much longer. We can't let the Mount Aleph boulder destroy our village. Let's go help the elders. We're counting on you. Grandpa, Jenna.
Garrett, Isaac, you came to help me? No, we're just helping ourselves.
Jenna told me about Felix. Is that why you're here? Yes. Good boys. Jenna could use a hand.
No, Felix could.
Both. Both of them could. Great, I'm all charged up.
I was wondering why he was sitting on that rock.
I like how he does the hands on his hips thing, like I'm badass.
He's flexing.
For no good reason.
For some reason his shoulders are a bit like halfway up his...
He is flexing his, what I would call trapezoids, those muscles.
Oh,
to make himself look bigger.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's necessary. How are you? Have you recovered your psynergy? Enough to save Felix thanks to the psynergy stone. Okay, Jenna, you heard him. Now hurry back. The path may be blocked by fallen rocks. You two can show them the way.
Thank you, Isaac. For some reason I thought it was the other guy.
Nope. Jenna is not the other guy. And now we gotta run back.
Shortcut.
Do you think we'll be able to get there back in time to save Felix?
Of course we do. Wait, you can go down, no?
No.
Oh,
We
wait,
don't.
it's up. Yeah, okay. Mom, Dad, we're back. Is that you, Jenna? Yes, ma'am. I couldn't find anyone who could help. How did you do? Also, you're telling me we could not go right on the bridge here, up, and just pull him out there. You're just in time. Then my brother is still... Felix is just like, hello, I'm here. Felix is alright. He's hanging in there. Literally. Come down here so we can save Felix. He's completely
It doesn't
fine.
sound good.
And... that's a big rock.
Yep.
Press A. No, it can't be. Kyle, it must be a dream. Mom? Dad? Felix? Please, don't leave me all alone.
Isaac, the boulder, we need to get help or everyone will drown.
I guess down?
I'll go.
Did he hurt himself?
It's no use, I can't move. Isaac, please get help. Well, good thing for some reason we're the only ones not struck by the sheer terror of what just happened. Isaac. I can't let him go alone. It's times like these that we men have to stand together. He's like 12 at this point. Like a sweet idea, but still.
That is nice.
Yeah. Only the two of us survived.
How could we have anticipated Sol Sanctum would unleash such fury?
It's a miracle that even the two of us were spared.
That switch. It must have been a trap.
But to think it could conjure up a storm this powerful.
Another demonstration of the awesome powers of alchemy.
Regardless, we must not fail the next time we challenge Sol Sanctum.
Next time, we shall certainly.
Isaac, wait! You were eavesdropping on us just now?
No.
Weren't you? Yeah.
Could have at least said no.
Isaac. Disappointed Garrett.
Not again.
Isaac, they look scary. Are you sure you should be talking to them?
You must forget everything you heard.
Don't worry, we'll help you forget. Mystery woman appeared, mystery man appeared. Those look like the bad guys. I mean, he has a blood red sword and she has a scythe.
They look pretty cool though.
Kind of. 3 damage, flare wall. Yeah, 43. There is. Yeah, we're done. I love how this game just thrusts tragedy onto you from the start. They definitely went the Disney route. Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, okay, so you're these kids. Oh, and you go through a lot of heavy shit right at the start.
Builds character?
I guess. Isaac's party has been defeated. Bad end, we lose.
That's how I go to work too.
Bunny hopping off of cliff. So much for getting help, huh? Yeah, that didn't happen.
Well, we're kind of passed out.
And this is Golden Sun, everyone.
Game over.
The end.
You're supposed to like grind before you do this battle?
Yeah, you have to fight roughly 9,001 of those Meryl-looking things to be able to do the fight. No, I think actually if you were to grind or use cheats, you can beat them, but the story just progresses that way. Like, you're supposed to lose that fight.
3 years later. Well, did the people survive or not?
Some.
Isaac, haven't you finished mending the roof yet?
Not yet.
You're almost done? Okay, keep at it. That's a lot of holes.
I don't know where they came from. I guess like birds plucking it to make nests. Which would be really cute. I wouldn't be mad if a bird took straw from my straw ceiling, a straw roof, ceiling is the thing inside, from my straw roof to make a nest. I think that would be cute.
It's kind of cute when you see them plucking dogs or
Yes.
something to get the hairs out.
Or humans.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Hiya!
Still training Garrett?
Should give him a bit of a deeper voice now. Now he went through puberty. Hiya!
Well, don't forget you need to keep that up for a long time.
Now I can go a bit lower.
You sure do put your heart into it, Garrett.
Now he has synergy.
Oh,
Only
yeah?
he would have had that 3 years ago.
Wow. Are you trying to make him guilty?
No,
Or feel guilty?
I'm saying maybe the people living in the Vale should consider training children earlier on.
Imagine we now go to her and like, well, 3 years ago you should have had longer arms. Could have saved your brother.
First of all, that's fucked up and not, as I just said.
I don't know what you're saying.
No, I'm not blaming Garrett for not being able to do the thing necessary back then. I'm saying maybe they want to make sure that the kids learn these powers earlier.
But how can... Isn't this something you awaken to?
No, you learn it.
Well, maybe there's just a better
That
age
will
to
be
learn
explained later too. The music is top tier too, yes.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yes, once again, keep in mind, this was on the Game Boy Advance. Like, this is pretty up there.
It pulls you into this RPG feeling.
It makes me feel like
you're
exploring the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just finishing up.
That's good. It's time to go, and I was about to leave you behind. Say, what exactly happened to you two? Are you saying we haven't seen each other in 3 years? The accident 3 years ago? Is that why you've been studying synergy?
I understand that this conversation needs to happen, but it is... Why didn't she ask like 2.5 years ago?
So, unfortunately, they did pass away. I appreciate your concern, but my family is never coming back. And neither is Isaac's father. I just want to forget that day. I wish everyone would. We're literally the ones that started it. As in, she did.
That awful day, we went to get help, but they found us unconscious.
Well, let's get Isaac and go to Credence.
We were supposed to say it at the same time.
Yeah, but might as well. What? Garrett? You were about to say something, weren't you?
I mean, she wants to forget. It makes sense.
It was kind of rough. Don't be weird, Garrett. Whatever.
Jenna, are you mad at me?
I don't want to talk about it. Come on.
Huh? Now this is a Danganronpa game.
Isaac's waiting for us.
Isaac's not waiting. Isaac is busy fixing the roof. But Jenna...
I'll leave you behind if you're too slow.
Jenna...
I thought you have a girl in our party, by the way.
Yeah, we do. Also, you can tell who the playable characters are if you look only at their hair colors. And the designs.
Right, the mom has a...
Yeah, but she's the mom of the main character. Like, it just makes sense, you know? Look at him using synergy like it's nothing now.
Oh, he seems tired. Good job, Isaac. Yep, all sturdy. You patched it nicely.
That's such a mom move to go up there after he says he's done, just to double check.
Alright, you're all done. You're very reliable, Isaac. Just like your father was. What is it, Isaac? Do you still think about the accident?
Nah. Yes. Who wouldn't?
I thought so. Isaac. You and Garrett have been working yourselves to the bone studying synergy. Do you think things would be any different if you'd had stronger abilities?
Well, to be fair...
Yeah.
Yes.
We wouldn't have had to
Probably.
get help. That's what I thought. We could have just pulled Felix out already. No one would be standing there. I was devastated when Kyle died. I felt all alone. It's taken some time, but I'm better now. I still have you, Isaac. You're almost 17. You're so much like Kyle was when he was young.
Sorry, Garrett was 14 earlier then.
I'm looking forward to seeing where life takes you. Mom!
Is it really a good idea to have 3 people on a straw roof?
This is probably why there were 3 holes at the first place.
Yeah, we usually have meetings up here on the roof. I mean, it's a nice view, but...
Hello, Jenna. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Let's join as well. Let's all stand on the roof. Well, if it isn't Garrett too. Where do you all plan to go today?
The roof. We're going to Mount Aleph with Kraden.
Mountain climbing with Kraden, huh? Kids and their games. No, it's part of our studies. Ah, yes, alchemy. Alchemy is the foundation of all synergy. And you all know Mount
Aleph.
Aleph is the greatest source of alchemy. They say Kraden is the best teacher around. We know this, Mom. Alchemy. I wonder what use it all is. Your mother would rather see you grow up to be a happy, ordinary man.
That is a really sweet sentiment if you ask me.
Can't the majority in this village use it though? But I suppose you still want to go.
Yeah.
Well, if that won't persuade you, I guess nothing will. You're just as stubborn as your father. Ah!
Be careful, ma'am.
Garrett, don't! It kind of looked like you pushed her. Oh.
Did she just fall off of the... Okay, she held on.
Now the holes are back. Oh, that was exciting.
Lady, you fell backwards off of a house. I guess everybody finds different things exciting.
I'm sorry I scared you like that. Well?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'll get out of your way right away. Visibly.
Wait, not there! And...
What's wrong with...
next hole.
Yeah. This is why I don't go on rooftops.
Why do we go through all this work to patch it up?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I wanted a sun deck anyway.
As long as it's not raining. But you'd better get going. The old house will fall apart if you stay much longer. Who's the one that was having these conversations on the rooftop?
Exactly. Who started this trend by going, oh, Isaac. Oh, yes, you've done well. Oh, look, people, why don't you come up and meet us on the roof terrace now?
Would someone like tea? Biscuits? I'll bring it up.
Can I bring you some snacks? Yes, some cookies maybe, freshly baked.
Take a seat, take a seat. Find a patch without a hole. I'll get this fixed up. You don't have to hang around here. Thank you, ma'am. Please, call me Dora.
Well, I'll get going right away.
Wait, Garrett. Just watch your step.
Oh, he got up.
He's standing straight in the hole, though.
Garrett and Jenna joined your party. How did you know she would be a playable character, Tifa? How did you know?
Oh, finally, we're coming now.
Was it the hair color?
It has to be.
Was it that she's one of a few characters that has her own portrait?
Oh, now that you mention it.
I think we could have gotten an item in the house, but right now there's nothing too important.
I think we'll be fine.
This is a church. Welcome, weary wanderers. What aid do you seek? If one of your characters dies and you don't have a spell to resurrect them, you can get them resurrected here in one of those temples, church things.
Wait, they don't revive after battle, do they?
No, it's not one of those games. This is a more classical RPG.
I was afraid you were gonna say that.
Visit us again anytime you need healing.
Also, this guy charges us to revive the dead. So, only if you have money. This is capitalism.
And to be honest, it's a gameplay mechanic, but yeah, I mean, ultimately you have a point.
If you think about it, that's kinda fucked up.
Well, they have staff too.
Only revive the rich. No money, no life.
I guess.
Vale stays pristine because of Mount Elif's purity. Who is this anyway? Taint that purity and you risk terrible retribution.
Something like that.
She also looked like a main character, kind of like Alice in Wonderland.
They seem to know little of Sol Sanctum's mysteries. I need to give a more unique voice, wait. The elders of Vale must not permit anyone to enter it, not even Kraden.
Kraden? Can we use him?
His knowledge is no meager thing, we can use him.
But he's more stubborn than we expected.
And cunning too. Cunning beyond measure.
If he won't go willingly, then we can always. And there we go again.
They're so bad at their job. I thought that as a kid too, but those two give me extreme Team Rocket vibes.
Maybe a tiny bit.
Like, they're actually competent.
At least they notice.
Yeah, but like, those two are competent, like first encounter they just wipe you out. But the way they act and just keep getting like eavesdropped on, that's Jesse.
To be fair, you're like in a forest.
And?
You don't really expect people to be there.
You there? What are you doing? What are we doing?
Were you eavesdropping on our conversation?
I've learned from my previous blunder. No.
I guess that I should take you at your word.
I feel bad I lied. Hey, you're the ones who were sneaking around. Sneaking? Who are you to accuse me?
So, Creighton's engagement was with you? Yeah, we're off to meet him right now.
Why would you tell these strangers anything?
Well...
And this appointment is important enough to drive us away?
Well, we're not really driving you away, do know, yeah.
I guess no, because we're super polite people?
I mean, they can stand there, we just walk around them.
Nevertheless, Creighton sent us away.
Oh, they meant Creighton.
He awaits you. I like how Jenna and Gao just look at Isaac like, dude, what the fuck? Go.
You're letting us go? Are you sure, Satyrus? No.
Minardi, we have no reason to delay these children any further. Let's go, Isaac? Bye. Super not creepy how they follow you with their eyes. Bye. They can't follow us if they run, right?
That doesn't look like Creighton.
Do you hear those awful growls coming from the other side of his fence? I mean...
No.
No? Really? You mean I'm the only one that hears them? Kind of.
Yep.
And now we have synergy. Let's use move. But first, let's do a shortcut with this, and that's enough. That was the wrong thing I did. There we go. And... wait.
You're not supposed to go there.
We cannot move a boulder. Okay.
You're still kind of in the story thing.
I guess.
Want me to do them? You do?
Just who were they? They already know too much about Sol Sanctum. Things that even the elders of Vale don't know. And what were they saying about the elements? The elements of alchemy, earth, water, fire and wind. They plan to set them in motion? And the 4 elemental stars are the key? These are things even I, a trained alchemy sage, do not know.
Do you find yourself often pacing around in front of your house, pondering the
Sometimes pacing is nice.
being of the world?
Oh, Isaac!
Especially outside. You look like something's bothering you.
Me? Oh, well.
It's those two, isn't it? Satyrus and Minardi were their names, right?
Are they still out there? They're very persistent.
Do they want something from you, Creighton?
That seems to be the case.
What could it possibly be?
Seems to be.
Mount Aleph and Sol Sanctum, they spoke as if they'd seen them with their own eyes. Isn't that strange?
I guess. I mean, not that we've been in there yet, so...
Yes, you can't enter Mount Aleph without a very good reason.
And if they entered secretly, then they might be thieves.
We have to go tell the High Elders and the villagers.
Wait, everyone. I still don't know how accurate the things they said were. We can do nothing until we confirm what they told me.
Then what should we do?
Were
We
the
can go
kids
on.
really trying to get them arrested on sheer suspicion?
They're kids.
Fair enough.
Well, we go confirm it.
Besides, it's not like they get executed without a trial or something.
True, I guess. Do you mean we should go into Sol Sanctum ourselves?
Isn't that impossible?
Why would it be?
He just said all you need is a good reason.
Just because climbing Mount Aleph is forbidden?
Yes.
I mean, yes.
We're just going to see whether they have been to the mountain. Surely that would be acceptable.
Weren't we already gonna climb the mountain anyway?
That's what we told our mom, yeah.
And then our mom was like, well, okay, off you go, basically.
If you want to be a Pokemon trainer, I mean an adventurer, please go ahead.
Oh, we'll be fine if they don't see us, right?
Yeah, sure.
Right, we won't be doing anything bad up there.
This would just be... This would just be our secret, okay?
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing.
Yeah, let's have a secret.
Then it's decided. We'll make you the leader, okay, Isaac?
There are some dangerous places between Mount Aleph and Sol Sanctum, but you can handle it, right, Isaac?
Of course. You're more cautious than Garrett is, Isaac. You'll be fine.
So we have this scholar that, at least based on his appearance, has some life experience, and we decide to make the 17-year-old who apparently spent his time studying and patching roofs the group leader.
Yeah, why not?
Sure.
Teach us some responsibility.
I get true. It has to start somewhere.
It's about talking. It's about walking to a mountain. We're not talking about leading an expedition to the North Pole here.
Fair enough. You don't have to be so blunt. Bye. Kind of rude, but sure.
This place is surprisingly big.
Yeah, all of our houses have that. Like, they look way smaller on the outside when they turn out to be on the inside.
This is our best bet. Alright, let's go.
How about we take a short break before we do illegal shit?
That we can do. Let's go trespassing. Just one question. Are you also gonna make the weird suck-up sounds when we get things added to our inventory?
I could do that.
Because kind of rather you don't.
Oh,
You're not planning on sneaking up to Mount Aleph, are you?
no. Say no.
Nah.
Well, I'll overlook it this time, but I've got my eye on you, Isaac.
Is he hiding behind a tree?
Well, that wasn't too hot. So, short break?
Well, oh, save just in case.
No need.
Okay. In that case, BRB.
BRB. Time to do a trespassing. Wrong button. Sorry about that. Soul entrance.
That looks pretty fancy.
That looks kind of science fiction. And it just opens like that. Okay.
I think it would be guarded.
This is the entrance to Sol Sanctum. This is your first time here, right?
I mean, yes.
No. I come here every weekend.
If I don't spend time to have a chat with my friends and my mom on the roof of our house, I do like trespassing and going into these runes and relics. Yeah, I like that,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yes, Golden Sun won!
Hello, Andric. How are you doing?
You were actually the deciding vote, as a matter of fact.
It's true. It was a split vote up until you showed up.
Love this game so much.
It's
we
a
love
great
you
game.
just as much.
How are you doing today, Andrew?
Unfortunately, you already missed the Disney opening where everybody's parents died.
Oh, our mom is still alive.
True, sorry. Where most of the characters' parents, including a brother, died. Tragically.
Yeah.
That being said,
It's an important relic of our past. Take a good look at it.
ooh, nice, a jumping puzzle.
Wrong way.
You wouldn't know that until you get up there. This is also the wrong way. I believe it is this way. Ha!
I kinda see you fall on this every single time.
First try, easy.
I remember last time we were in like this park and there was this super tiny stream where you can just like easily just normally walk over. And Jack's like making this big deal of going over it, and then he actually slips and falls in that super tiny stream.
Yeah, and ruined my shoe.
That was really funny though.
I agree. I laughed too. It was pretty dumb, but yeah.
It was like this broad, and Jack still manages to fall into it.
The tiny river, if you can even call it that, was roughly as wide as my shoe was, and I
He managed to step
squarely
right into it.
These bats are already giving us trouble, Tifa.
Well,
Doing well so far. Stopped by the new house on lunch to drop off some things. Work slow, so meh. How's your Wednesday going? Warm.
yeah, warm but good. Can't complain really. Nothing interesting, nothing new, but good.
Basically that.
So we're getting there.
We don't really have any means to recover PP or synergy points yet, so I'll mostly stick with using our normal attack moves. Nice! Just wonderful. Let's heal ourselves. Good thing main character Kun comes with healing magic.
Jenna doesn't have anything yet, right?
We can check.
Either of you played this game before? We both have, but honestly, I'm not sure. Like, watching this, I remember it, but I can't tell you what happens anymore. Like, I remember the whole boulder scene, like when I see it.
I played through the first two and remember most of the story. Tifa has actually played through all three of them, and that's why we will only play the first two on stream ever. Because the third one is not good. Really quick, because we didn't get to try it, I don't want to explain it for people that never played it. Magic has these like bars next to it, next to the PP count, which indicates how many of your PP it will take.
Wow, he has 4 PP.
No, it costs 4 PP. Garrett has 16 PP. That's 4 times as much. No, but the cool thing is,
It shows who it does the most damage to, who it does
it shows you the
less
area of
damage
effect.
to.
And you can make it so that you only attack certain enemies with it, like this. So it will hit 3 enemies, main damage on the middle one. If I focus the main damage on the rightmost one, the leftmost one will not get hit. That's pretty cool. I like how they worked around the limitations.
I would say use the 4
Game
PP.
Advance.
I don't
but
remember
in
how you
general.
refill that though. It's not over time, is it?
Later on you'll get items for this.
There's only one golden sun. The others are cheap ripoffs.
I really like Golden Sun 2 as well.
2 wasn't that bad from what I remember.
I mean, 1 has a special place in my heart. 2... When we get to 2, I will explain why. Let's do it like this.
It makes me want to play this again. Yes,
Do
you
it.
should. And do it.
It's a relief of a minotaur. The right eye is sparkling, but there's a hole where the left eye should be. I guess I should get an item for that.
Use your own eye.
1 and 2 are 2 halves of a hole. That is correct.
Like, it's kind of nice seeing this game again. I think I played this 10 years ago, roughly.
Something like that. I still think it's incredibly rude to call these things vermin. They are marrows with sporks.
They're kind of cute, aren't they?
They're
And
adorable.
they're so chubby.
I know, right? How could you be mad at them?
Look at their little nails on their feet.
Oh, but when a wolf has what looks like boots, huh?
They are not wearing toe shoes. That's the difference.
Isaac got a small jewel. If only we had just found a place that looks like it could use a jewel. If you put into it.
Imagine if we just went to the rooms in order.
I'm pretty sure.
The only thing I would really still like in these games is like automatic item movement.
use, yeah.
Like I interact with this head on the wall and it goes like, oh, the jewel fits right into the empty socket.
Yes, that would be would have been a nice quality of life thing.
I got really spoiled with those things.
And let me guess, now the area I went into first, over on the left, is where we need to go.
Yeah.
So I went in the wrong order.
Yes, that was empty.
Isaac set the small gem into the empty socket. To be honest, if I was these kids, after what they'd gone through 3 years ago, the moment the ground shakes, the moment there's heavy rain, I would get full-on panic attacks. Like, it's a wonder to me that when the whole room just shook like that, all we saw was Isaac jumping, like, what happened? You hear the sound of a shifting stone.
I can see how people would react that way. But
Yeah,
I think having grown up on a mountain like this, it happens more often.
I hope not, but let's do some magics. So we can see that too.
Oh no, I thought the weird mushroom was already gone.
Why is Garrett so slow? My plan worked. Once again.
Now focus on normal attacks.
Like, even not looking at the individual stats of the characters, I mean, look at the physique of Isaac and Jenna and then compare that to Garrett. I think it's clear what Garrett's stats are mostly focused on. Spoilers, it's physical damage. Isaac is now a level 2 Squire, mastered the Squire's Quake. And stats increase too. This is a good moment to quickly actually look at the stats. You see under their portraits, they have classes or titles, which we can't look at. That will become more important as we keep playing through the game, because those can and will change.
Makes sense.
And depending on the class you have, your stats change and you get access to different synergy. It's not like a traditional JRPG where your character levels up and then they learn a predetermined set of moves that they just keep forever. It depends on the class you play as. But it will make more sense later when we get there. Oh look, it's the thing I went into first.
I'm sure the game will tell us something about that. That always cracked me up about this game was the chat scenes. Isaac will put up a sad face and whoever he's talking to will be like, oh, you're right, I should forgive them and just move on. Thank you so much for your insight.
Isaac, would you like to do this or the other thing? Yes or no? No.
Would you like
Isaac,
to do this?
You can't be sure, right? You want to do the thing. No. Isaac, you... Yeah. What's wrong, Crane?
Illusion of choice.
Basically. Those two said there was a hidden passage.
Passage. It's French. This is a French mountain.
After Link's Awakening's courage, we now have a passage. Those two said there was a hidden passage leading deeper into the sanctum. I've come here many times and I've always thought it looked strange.
I thought it was illegal to come here.
Not for him. Like he said, if you have a good reason, you can come here. I'd always imagined Sol Sanctum would look different somehow.
What do you mean?
Sol Sanctum was built in honor of the sun. There ought to be something here to reflect that.
Praise the sun.
Yes. Praise. I was always puzzled why there wasn't. If there is a hidden passage, then maybe it leads to the sun? Well, let's see if we can find it. I think he's serious. Should we help him, Isaac? No.
You can't seriously want to turn back after we've come this far.
Yes, I do, actually.
I want to go back to Mom.
She wanted to make cookies today. Let's help Creighton. We should stick together after all. Is what you would have gotten anyway if you just said yes.
Oh, what could that be?
Again, it's for gameplay reasons, but... Oh my god, the range on move is so... There we go. And yes, you have to actually...
a shortcut.
Yeah. Seriously.
Did you not... You need to stand one step in front of it.
I guess. Who is a slime? Let's kill it. What else can we do?
That looks a bit weird.
Kind of. Garrett is now a level 2 guard. Nice. Nice.
can't do anything with it yet, so let's come back later, why don't we?
I would think everything you can interact it will be
Has
shown by
those
the outline.
Outlines, yeah. It makes sense. Kind of.
So I would say not use PP on other things.
Left or right?
Right.
Also, I think your PP refill when you walk around. Case in point. We have 3. And now we should have... We still have 3. Okay. Maybe not.
Oh, you did like 2 steps.
Fair enough. He is
I would
not
say...
focusing on that. Let's do this. Actually, I should have attacked more to the left.
No, I think the slimes will die faster than the vermin.
Apparently not. Did it run away? Oh, wait. Sorry. I started spamming. I shouldn't. There we go. I think you... There.
Fair, yeah.
Yeah, you all you
Just
need
need
to do
to
is
walk
run
more.
around.
Oh, I think this is the same way as when you would have gone, right?
Kind of feels like it.
Well, that on the right leads to them. This is just a longer way.
Alright, these things have like 26 HP or less, so let's go for this.
I should have counted.
Under 22. One really nice thing about this is, like, they know you're gonna do a lot of these random encounters, but if you just want to do physical attacks, you just keep pressing A and like you input your turns in like less than half a second. Like this. Like once it's down to muscle memory, you can get through this very quickly. You can't skip the animations.
Okay, you did 28 on the mushroom.
And that's that thing. And another
a
small jewel.
Always handy.
At least we know what to do with that.
Right first, I guess. That's the way to the door again.
I wasn't too sure about that. I wanted to verify this. Critical. Nice.
And there goes the slime.
It really is just a circle. Why would you do that?
And then right's probably where you need to be in the end.
I think so. I mean, we had to input the jewel on the right side of the room earlier, so... Wow, it dodged. How dare you. No, that was a waste. Garrett is defending. I lied. When you set somebody to attack an enemy that had already been vanquished, they just defend.
Well,
Earlier I said that they don't do anything wrong.
well, you said they defend. I think.
No, I said that they don't. That like not even do that, but they do.
Well, just standing around would also be stupid.
Fair enough. Let's see if our working theory is correct.
Oh,
Nope.
no, it leads
Just
in a
another
circle.
circle.
Did we already find a hat to put the small jewel in? Not yet, did we?
Not that I'm aware of. Did you just run away? What about my XP? Rude.
Yep. There, yeah.
Okay. Guess we'll just carry that thing with us.
All of them can be moved.
Yep. More statues. It doesn't look like we can reach them from here. Perhaps synergy is the key. Isaac, try to use your synergy.
Did
Nothing.
we already agree on synergy?
No, synergy. Who
I wonder what
would
that
have
would
known?
want.
Who would have known? Not synergy items. Oh, I completely forgot. We do start out with healing items.
Save them
Use.
for now. We're gonna be walking enough at this point anyway.
Yeah,
We should.
the game is relatively
A
easy.
chest behind one of them.
I was gonna check out all of the
Wait,
things.
do the. That's the way to continue. Do
That
the other ones
does
first.
look like it. Nope. Next one.
Okay.
Nope.
Maybe I was wrong.
Nope. Last chance for Tifa to be correct. Okay.
I didn't say anything. Leads to the same road, I think.
No,
Oh.
the left one has, when you go through it, a corridor to the left. This one is on the right and has one to the right.
Sure. Well, then pick a way you want to go. A maze.
I mean, fair enough. Let's do magic in the middle here. Try to take those out. That works. 7 damage. That thing hits the hardest out of the group, doesn't it? Yeah. Can you stop piling up
Well,
on...
hitting the ghost might be the smartest thing because we haven't encountered yet and don't know how hard it hits or how much damage it takes.
Nah, I trust my buddy Isaac Redver. See? That's how you do it.
Fair. I didn't say anything.
That's how you do it. Now we can just all pile up on the Roman one.
Poor thing. But then again,
agree.
it kind of jumped us.
True, it attacked first. If it would have just let us be in peace, we wouldn't have had to fight. Let's go left first.
Yes, sounds
Maybe
good.
not.
Use Garrett, I suppose.
It's actually doesn't
14.
use some magic too because he's full anyway.
Jenna doesn't know anything yet, right?
Yes, she does, Flame. She is better at magic than Garrett. Why is Garrett so slow? Oh, she was a bit faster. Hey, items.
Okay, that kind of looks like something we need to be. You want to go there first or go back to the other room?
Oh my god, another group of 5! Good question. Let's take out the group on the left first. That didn't take out the first vermin. Nor the
Probably has
ghost.
like 2 HP left.
Alright, then let's do this.
It's 1, 2, and 3.
It's all a numbers game. That's why I find those like turn-based JRPGs so relaxing, I think.
Because no stress.
It doesn't have to be. It can be.
Yeah, this is where we had to go.
This is it. We found it.
Gotta see if we can still go back.
Clearly, this is the mark of the sun, the heart of Sol Sanctum. It's just that I'd imagined, which means those two were telling the truth.
But if what they said was true, then that means they must have been...
They were thieves. They came to rob the sanctum.
Let's hurry back to the village and tell everybody.
Let's split up. That's always the best choice.
Of course.
Kraden, what's the matter? We're so close.
Close? Close to what?
We've come all the way to the heart of Sol Sanctum. To turn our backs on it and leave?
Yes, point.
There's something wrong with that? Stop speaking in riddles, old man. Sol Sanctum holds the origins of alchemy. It would be a waste to...
Well, as a professor, it's...
It would be a waste to finish your sentences. What do you think? Shall we go a little farther?
It would be a waste to not explore this place and learn from it.
Thank you.
If you put it that way, we don't have much choice.
I'm with Kraden. I want to look inside.
Same.
Really? We'll just go a little bit further.
I guess go back now first.
Famous last words. Good, it's decided. Let's move ahead. Can you stop making that sound because it makes my stomach turn?
But that's exactly what we're doing.
Oh, what is this room? There's a moon in the center. A picture of a Luna. What could it mean? This must symbolize night.
No, it doesn't.
These rooms must be connected somehow, don't you think? Yeah. Luna and Sol, these rooms must hide some secret. What could it be? What does it all mean? Isaac, would you look farther up the passage?
Nah.
Let me know what you find. Why don't you come along? Oh look, there's another path here.
Well, he's studying the walls. Oh,
Gee whiz, I wonder what we gotta do here. Can we... Do we need to do something with that thing?
Try it, but you're not in front of it. I think you need to be... Oh, never mind. I thought you had to be behind it.
This feels right. Is there another thing to push here? No.
I would say you push them on the buttons.
First I check out the bottom of this area because this is not where we came from, and we got a synergy stone. Fully restored.
Oh, and it's
And it disappeared.
should
If
have healed first.
only I would have realized this a second earlier.
Well, now we know not to pick it up for next time.
It's true.
Oh, but you gotta move all those statues on the button, I would say.
Yes. Why is there a whole cache of synergy stones in the sanctum?
Because they're sacred items.
Seems a bit suspicious. You know you're doing it correct when there's a cutscene. What's happening? Isaac must have found something.
Oh. That looks dangerous.
That's only slightly dangerous, yeah. Isaac, stop! You're about to make a big mistake.
Nah,
Let's keep going.
we're fine. We're alright.
Permission to swear. You do have that, but when we read out your message, we might make it more PG. So,
Depends on how bad.
yes. Hello, Flitwit. Happy Wednesday.
How are you doing today?
Wait, Isaac.
What's wrong, Crane?
I mean, we only just barely not electrocuted him, so...
Yeah, but we don't know that. Hey, it moved back.
I mean, to be fair, he told us to keep going.
Yeah, but he didn't tell us to do something.
Fair enough. This is a most interesting mechanism you found, Isaac. But this is clearly some kind of trap.
I'm not sure I would call it a...
Drink some water, you beautiful and capable but dehydrated bitch. Flitwit, I hope you read the redeem properly, as Evie just so kindly pointed out. I will join you, but our hydrate redeem is for you to drink and announce to the rest of the world that you are. So,
Cheers to you.
here's to you, you beautiful and capable but dehydrated bitch. This isn't me being mean. I'm paying you your compliment back. So, I mean, you redeemed it. You made yourself drink with those words. You know? So here's to you.
Enjoy. Strawberry flavored water. Okay,
Nice,
okay.
nice. I've never been too fond of those like syrups and stuff you can just pour into water. Like at least not when it's not carbonated and this is just tap water.
I doubt this is syrup. You know, you have flavored water.
And as I was going to say, I've also never become a fan of those aromatized waters.
You should
And I know a
start
lot of
with
people
that.
that like them, but just not for me. I just stick with my cheaper tap water.
I don't mind the lemon ones. They're kind of nice. Depends.
You're kind of nice.
No, I take you.
It depends. But how are you doing? This is a trap? Sure looks like it.
No. If you stand up here,
Oh.
nothing's wrong. Look.
The almost electrocution of Kraden was so powerful that apparently my gamepad decided to run out of juice just at the same time. Talk about dehydration, Flitwood.
You dehydrated our controller.
No, I did that.
No, it was Flitwood.
No. These are empty too. Thanks, Tifa, for handing
What?
me
I
empty
took
batteries.
those out the other day.
Clearly we hadn't charged them yet. Professional video game players.
Time to put them in the charger now then.
This gives us another moment though to talk about the fact that Kraden told us to keep going ahead.
Kraden did not tell us to move shit around. Kraden told you to walk ahead and see what's there. And what do? You have to touch everything and move ancient relics around. Did someone tell you to touch stuff?
We did what we were expected to do.
No, you did.
Okay, it's getting ridiculous. Either
What?
those batteries are also empty, or we killed an Xbox One controller live on stream.
Try them in, but they're not actually full because it's not green.
I've got a whole batch of batteries that should be charged right here. Worst case, I'm gonna attach this with a cable. Nope. Also
Try it in the other controller. Or just get the cable.
Could this be the moment? We learn live that about a year after the warranty ran out, our Xbox One gamepad died.
I think it knows we've been Googling Xbox One controllers. So now it's like, oh, okay, they're good. It's time to buy new ones anyway.
Microsoft, is this what you want me to do? I mean, it's on me. I could have just bought a battery pack. Now, I know these are charged. And it immediately disconnects.
Try it with the game, or actually, just put them in here.
No, that gamepad is not connected and the emulator wouldn't recognize it. So, let's go old school and use a wire. Why not?
Well,
That's what we get for doing it live.
Today.
Yeah, honestly, I'm worried about the gamepad because it seems a bit weird that every single battery we have in the apartment is empty at the same time.
Yep.
Anyway,
Well,
yes,
we just haven't
it
used
was
them
a
for
trap.
too long.
We have used these, Will. Anyway, go look in the lunar room and you'll understand. So should we move those blocks first then? I guess.
No, he's telling us to go back.
You've done well. Finding this means you're looking in the right place. But if you just move one statue, you'll be caught in the Sanctum's trap.
Oh, you need to do all at once. But why would anyone put a trap here anyway?
You can't move all at once. You can only move one at a time.
Well, if you come with 4 people, you could.
I don't know who did it, but they've hidden something very important. How does he know? Perhaps they've hidden the key to alchemy itself.
Well, why would you go through all the trouble of setting a booby trap if you're not hiding something?
Yeah, no, maybe it's the recipe for Mount Alef's famous cheesecake.
Well, then you're hiding a recipe for famous cheesecake.
Should I tell you more? Nah. Fine, do it, Kraden. Honestly, I doubt you could understand it even if I explained it to you now. We must try to find a solution to this mystery. Sheesh, another mystery. I'll keep checking the lunar room, you continue exploring the Sanctum. So does he want me to move the statues or not? My intuition tells me that light must be the key to the secret. We should test it.
Isaac, let's see if we can figure this out ourselves.
So you want me to move these, right?
Didn't he first say to check out the other room?
Okay, wait. If it's not this, then... Clearly it's this.
It's a light puzzle.
And yes, when you use the move synergy, you can only use it one move at a time. Oh, that's what we should have done earlier.
Now this one... No, I think she needs to catch the light first.
Yeah, but why don't we move these things to light her up properly first?
Well, it's not being moved back, so...
Yes.
And maybe now it will. Oh, never mind.
I hate it when mysterious holes appear in the ground when I do things. Can I reach this? Yes. There we go.
Fall through.
Why we get stuck in it?
It burned a hole in the ground. Something clicked.
Thank you, narrator John.
How handy. Look down first.
Move. Not enough, PP. You called, but nobody came. Does anybody else have move? Yes, you. So let's...
Go downstairs first.
No. There's more statues to push. I've played video games before, I should be doing this. Oh,
Why
what's
do you
happening?
keep electrocuting him?
Because I can. Here's Tifa,
Just wait.
waiting.
Yeah, keep saying.
No,
keep
sorry.
saying.
Whoa.
Do your text first, and then you can do the.
Jack must have found something. Isaac must have found something.
Okay, he's not being electrocuted yet.
You found it, Isaac. So much for checking out the lunar room first.
Creighton.
Excellent work, Isaac. Where did that hole come from?
The sun burned hot.
When Isaac moved those statues, 2 beams of light shot out from them. And then this hole appeared on the floor.
And then we decided to push a statue in it. And Isaac dropped the statue into it after that.
Yeah, because it just made sense, you know?
So whenever we see a hole in the ground, we should just...
Find another statue in the area and just push it in there.
That's a good
With
idea.
our minds. Not physically, with our minds. Good work, everyone. Can we keep going now? So the statue puzzle was the trap. Yeah. And that other statue was there to disarm the trap. And now that you've disarmed it, we should be alright. I'll observe from the lunar room where it's safe. You handle the rest.
Didn't seem so safe earlier.
Yeah, if...
Also, I like how he's risking the kids.
Yep.
It's like, you do the dangerous work. I'll wait where it's safe and you tell me what happened.
Why don't we just meet up here again later? And jump. Push. Time for another cutscene?
And...
When you found out it doesn't move because the middle part of that platform hasn't been lit properly. What a shame.
something must have happened down here.
Oh, it did. Who would have known? Look, Isaac, the picture of Luna changed to Sol. But other than that, nothing looks different. That's strange. I went to the trouble of putting a trap here, and this is all that happens? Somewhere, something else must have changed. We must find it. Good thing we moved that other... And here I thought we need to go back to the previous room where we moved the other statue and found another doorway.
I think that might just have a chest or something.
We should go back there when we can. Look, the symbol on the floor. It changed from Sol to Luna. Surely, there must be something in this room.
Well, the other statue should be sticking out of the wall here.
Let's not explore the other part of the building. That way leads out of the sanctum. It should be in these rooms.
Well, I did tell you to do the other one first.
Could it be the wall? Yeah.
How did you know?
Honestly, I thought the beam of light went straight up through the roof because it came down from there. But then I realized standing in the middle of the moon shape didn't do anything, so it had to be the wall. Aha! This has to be it. Let's go, Isaac. Why would we do this? Wait for me, Isaac. I'm on my way.
Well, now Crane saw we didn't die while going through, so now it's safe for him to go through as well.
But he doesn't know.
Yeah, but he let us go first.
Yeah, but he doesn't know what happened on the other side.
Yeah, but he didn't see anything bad that happened at first.
Oh look, it does look like we're in space. I was right about that. Do we need to get a prediction tally running again for this game?
No.
Fair enough, because I also remember most of the story.
Wow. Oh, look, I was right. What I remembered is exactly what happened. Wow. I get a point.
Isn't that something you would love to experience for once in your life?
Excuse me, I want Danganronpa.
Shouldn't have. Where are we? He said while being teleported through a stone.
Somehow that looked like a rooster.
Kind of. And no, it's not space, sorry. Is that the ocean?
Or I can't. Ah, this music.
What about it?
It's good.
This music! What? It's good!
It fits.
You didn't give me the energy of I like this when you said that. No, it couldn't be. The ocean has waves. The ocean? What's that? The ocean is a thing of endless water at the end of a world. You would not understand. Someday I'll show it to you myself. I guess they never left the Vale. Makes sense.
But also never have heard of it. Looks like we can jump over those.
The elemental stars. They really exist. The elemental stars exist.
You taught us about those. Elements are the foundation of all matter.
Stones, wood, even us, all things are made from those 4 elements. Did I get it right, Isaac? Yes, you did.
Instead of asking Kraden, we ask Isaac.
Yeah, but they need to show off that they actually studied. It makes sense. Exactly. As I've told you many times, the elements are the sources of all matter. Earth, water, fire and wind. Those are the 4 elements.
Earth. Water.
Everything was fine until the day the Fire Nation attacked. Legend holds that the 4 elemental stars contain the purified essence of each element. And now those legendary stones are before us. The Venus star, the elemental stone of Earth. Mercury star, possessing the power of water's many forms. There's the Mars star, glowing red with a fire contained within. And I think the last one is Jupiter? And Jupiter star, bound by the wind's fury.
We're gonna jump over? Alright.
Alchemy? Elemental? Elemental?
Love?
Stars!
It works.
I guess.
Kraden, why are you getting so excited? Kraden, what's that in your pants?
It's my elemental star. I mean, we seem to be looking into the cradle of existence. But then again, why would the 3 kids figure it out?
Unleash the Kraden. Okay.
I figured I'm unleashing the Kraden is what he says when he unzips his pants.
I can imagine it. It's what you would do.
No. How can you be so calm in the face of such wonders? You're looking at the very source of all alchemy, is what I said. Haven't I told you all this before? I mean, yes, but we didn't listen. What? I must have fallen asleep then. Because I don't have a clue what he's talking about.
Didn't we just say that he taught us all about this?
The wisdom stone, the stone of sages. Unleash the Jack!
No one wants the Jack to be unleashed.
True.
Let's not go there.
Usually nothing good comes from it. Hello, Razia.
How are you doing today?
This stone dominates everything. It can transmute crude matter into gold, even through death itself. Sounds a bit overpowered.
Kind of.
You understand now, don't you? To be honest, no. You still do not understand?
We just said no.
Alchemy exists because of the elemental stars.
I don't really get how it works, but they have enormous power, right?
Basically.
Jenna, how's your Wednesday coming along?
Living her best Tifa life. Beyond enormous, with a single gem, one could conquer the world.
How about we get all 4 of them?
Basically. Now, perhaps you begin to understand. Apparently not, judging from the 3 dots. Don't scare us like that, Kraden. I totally thought you were serious. Conquering the world. He is serious, by the way. Who can say what the truth is?
Let's try it.
Let's become earthbenders. That's why I've been searching for the elemental stars. I seek to learn the truth about these stones.
How are you all doing? Pretty well. Bit tired. Nothing new. Warm. Also nothing new lately. Other than that.
She speaks for both of us. This also applies to me. Also, I feel like I get the short end of the stick because Kraden says a lot and Tifa doesn't get to voice many characters right now.
I even offered to do Kraden.
Okay, give me your Kraden.
No, they lie before me.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm doing it.
See? That's why you can keep Kraden.
You could argue that my Kraden voice is better, right? Now they lie before me.
It sounds exactly the same.
No. War!
And there goes Kraden.
Really?
Well, that is kind of proof that Kraden is you. Be careful, Kraden. It looks slippery. Yeah, it's fine. Let
That's
the
what
kids
she
go.
said. But I must examine the elemental stars.
We'll bring them to you. What could go wrong, right? Make the boys do it. I kind of agree with that.
Why? Oh, I couldn't ask. Would you mind?
Well, then at least my character will survive.
Mm-hmm.
He'd be glad to get the stones for you, right, Isaac? Right?
No.
Right?
No.
Don't make me ask you again. Won't you please do it?
No.
Don't make me ask you again.
No.
Do it.
Fine, Mom.
Thank you.
First try. Also, why did I not mute my phone? Sorry about that. Allow
How
me to
rude.
rectify
How
this.
rude.
Sorry, not professional. You'll need this, Isaac.
Somehow your... How do you call it? Your dad senses are tingling.
My what?
Your dad senses are tingling.
That probably was my dad, yeah.
You brought those from your cottage, right, Crane? That didn't look like a cottage. He lived
From
in
your crotch.
He lived in a villa.
I think that's what you call a cottage. A cottage doesn't have to be small.
Isn't it like a small wooden shed?
No, that's a hut. Cottage. You looked it up in German. Nice.
No, I didn't.
Cottage is a one-floor house.
A small house with a single story. Okay, we can argue about the definition of small, I suppose.
Basically. Now, what are those bags? They're made of woven threads of mithril. Why would you have that? I prepared them for just such an occasion. Why would you have that?
He went back inside even to get that before we left.
He knew this was gonna happen. Now, go fetch the elemental stars and put them in those bags.
You know, I know he's like a scientist, basically, but imagine you find these items that can destroy the world, and you decide to let these kids put all 4 of them together in a bag.
We just
take them along.
We just did something that no one seemingly has ever done before. We broke into the innermost part of Sol Sanctum on a whim, and he took his Ziploc bags along.
I wouldn't say we broke in.
Okay, we kind of did. And he just took his Ziploc bags along from home, anticipating, oh, if my theory is correct, that all matter comes from the 4 elements of alchemy, they are purified into physical form, and I must steal them.
What could go wrong? I mean,
Yeah,
I would
what
think
could
though,
go
as an
wrong?
alchemist, you want to like keep the balance of nature or whatever.
Why wouldn't you stay in here to study it? Anyway,
Because then he
Isaac
slips and
got
falls.
4 mithril bags.
Oh, at least we're putting them in separate bags.
Yes. Wow. Thank you, game.
Go right first.
Nope.
Are we missing the path?
Let's try the top right. Oh my god, it's a jumping puzzle too.
Oh, they really make you walk all the way around.
Yep. How is this good? Why do we keep going? Now we can get that
Oh,
one.
now we can go there. Oh, they must want us to collect this. I mean, why else would they clear the way?
Isaac put the Venus star in a mithril bag. Good, good. Now go fetch the others. I mean, clearly, it was intended for somebody to take them in a certain order, otherwise the path wouldn't open by itself. But still.
Well, someone had to have placed it there.
I guess.
But this seems dangerous. Either you can walk all the way around now, or you need to go back to...
I think you have to go
check.
back to the center platform. Mercury star in mithril bag. Good, good. Now fetch the others again. That's what I'm trying to do, Kraden. If you would let me do my part. He's awfully
That's a dead end.
awfully impatient for somebody
jump down?
doing exactly nothing in this scenario.
Well, would you be, or wouldn't you be impatient if you had to watch someone else retrieve something that you desperately want?
Oh my god.
Like, that's frustrating.
I mean, to be honest, with how Isaac jumps, I'm sure he should take breaks in between to rest his legs. But that's just me. I would need a break in between this.
You wouldn't even be able to jump on the first thing.
True. Can't cover that kind of distance.
You can't even jump over a tiny stream.
Can confirm. And Jupiter star.
I didn't really pay attention to where the last one is. Where does he suddenly come from? Oh wait, the boys were gonna get it.
Here we go. Who would have thought, right?
I like how Kraden and Jenna are still looking around like, oh, no one's here.
Like, who are these two people again? It looks like they've spotted us.
I thought we'd be safe until they've gotten all the elemental stars.
To be fair, we could only tell that something happened because Kraden didn't go, oh, go get the other ones. You mean to steal the elemental stars?
And what are we doing?
Taking them for research. Kraden's intentions are clearly academical and mostly pure.
Who says they aren't researching them?
True, maybe they just look like weirdos.
I mean...
Master Kraden, are you calling us thieves?
As I recall, aren't you the one who stole our information?
It's almost like Kraden is withholding information from us.
Kraden, evil guy, confirmed.
If you spell Kraden backwards, you get villain.
What will you do with us once you've got the elemental stars?
I'm sure they'll do us in once they have no...
Once
I'm
they
sure
don't
they'll do us in once they no longer need us.
Oh, new person in the mix.
Relax, you will not be hurt. I missed having a character I can put my hand in front of my mouth for again.
I am the League of Shadows.
Huh, it's a guy with dark hair like that, but he's wearing a pretty cool mask actually.
Kinda.
That was our agreement, was it not? That all depends on how well they cooperate.
They'll be safe as long as they hand over the elemental stars. Isn't that enough? Let's drop it.
You heard us. If you wish to save your friends, then give us the elemental stars.
Do we already have all 4 now?
No, we picked up 3 so far.
Okay. Do you accept our terms?
They've got our friends cornered. No, Isaac, you must not give him the elemental stars. What's the alternative, old man? Why would you deny us? Don't you want your friends to be safe?
Nah.
What guarantee do we have once we've given you the elemental stars?
Guarantee? I have one. You will have to remove your mask. Is that someone we know?
That means...
It's Felix.
Of course, a fine idea. He will be our guarantee. Under the circumstances, we have little choice. Felix, remove your mask.
I rest my case.
What? What did he say, Isaac?
I think I kind of remembered that like very deep down, but I'm still shocked that is the case.
If you didn't remember, because you played it before, he also looks very much like the character we saw in the water earlier.
The character had like purplish hair.
No, he was the only character we've encountered so far that had dark, long hair like that. Spoilers, not spoilers, because you were here. It happened roughly 90 minutes ago or so.
Well...
He called that guy Felix. That's what he said, isn't it? Yeah. You heard it too? Felix, it can't be. That day, the boulder. We saw him die, didn't we?
I like, by the way, how there can only be one person with a name. It's like, it's not even like we recognize anything of this dude. We're just triggered by the name and we go like, no, it can't be.
He has the same hair.
We don't even recognize it.
I did. You remember too, Isaac? Then what kind of guarantee are they giving us?
What's wrong, Felix? Don't you want them to feel safe?
Felix, wasn't that the name of your brother?
No.
No.
But that accident, my brother, he...
I'll do it. I'll take off my mask. Dramatic turn. And it's Felix.
It's not possible.
Is he? This is the scene that never ends. Yeah.
It keeps going.
I know I've caused you much grief, Jenna. It was a miracle that I survived that day.
Didn't even come back to us.
We are the ones who saved him. Unleash the Felix. Yes, unmask the Felix.
Unleash the scene. We saw him floating unconscious in the river as we passed.
I've been with him ever since. I've experienced a lot.
But why?
They saved him when you all couldn't.
So, I'm just gonna... Let's just say we're in a situation where you are almost drowning.
Mm-hmm.
You get pulled away by the current. Everyone thinks you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
You get saved by someone.
Mm-hmm.
And you wouldn't go like, hey, I'm alive. Or like maybe go back or send a message. Even send a pigeon for all I care about. You just pretend to be dead.
If only there was a reason for these things that we would eventually figure out in the next 100 or so hours if I only get to press the A button.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter right now. You're like, oh yeah, this all makes sense. If I get saved by strangers, I would also just pretend to be dead.
These two people that look wildly like villains and kind of talk like villains too, have your long lost brother that everybody saw dying 3 years ago in a horrible, tragic boulder water accident, yes? These people wiped out the entire team 3 years ago with one blink of an eye.
They didn't kill us. Could have.
They're not murderers. How nice of them. That's for them, not against them. These two people made their way through Mount Aleph and the Sol Sanctum just like we did, tracking our steps after giving Kraden the idea to come here.
I'm sorry though, but we're calling the thieves. Or we're calling them thieves when we're the ones stealing ourselves.
No,
here.
stop changing topics. We're talking about why would Felix work with them and why am I not asking questions? These people appear to be intensely powerful and they have powers capable of saving Felix when the rest of the entire village couldn't. I would imagine, based on that simple fact alone, that they have means to make him do what they want. Otherwise he wouldn't have worn a mask either.
They were able to, or the only reason we weren't able to save Felix is because all of our synergy ran out saving the rest of town. The fact that they could has nothing to do with them being that much better than us, but just the fact that they still had synergy left.
Cool. And now you are giving yourself another opportunity to come up with a good reason. They are clearly then the villains, and they saved him to use him later and just abandoned, that's the wrong word. They kidnapped him. So how would he have gotten out a message?
Well, I'm sure you're all correct, but right now I do not know that. And I don't want to know the but why.
If only I would have pressed the A button earlier.
Well, maybe you should have.
I was waiting for you to read your line, Jenna.
Why did you leave me all alone?
Is what Tifa asked in a more complicated manner for like, I felt like 5 minutes straight, but Jenna, you put it to the point. Jenna.
My own brother. I thought you were dead.
Felix has such a way with words. What happened? Why? Jenna. Save this Tyria reunion for later.
That's right. The elemental stars come first.
Is this acceptable? Felix would never allow us to harm you, or his sister.
Felix will be our guarantee. Now, give us the elemental stars.
Shrug.
Let's step back to discuss this in private.
Let's leave. Why don't we all just have cookies that my mom baked on her roof? We don't have any choices. Should we give him the elemental stars? Yes, we should. Thank you for the sub, Raziel.
Just wanted to drop this because you are awesome.
Or as Felix would so aptly put it, Raziel.
Thank you very much for the sub. Much appreciated.
I drink to that.
I'll cheers as well.
I guess I should take the elemental stars to them. Isaac handed them over.
So are we only gonna give 3?
Sephiroth. You can be that guy. Give it a smarmy voice.
Smarmy?
Yes.
What's a smarmy?
Pretend you're better than everybody else. Basically, act the way you say I do sometimes.
Is smarmy an actual word?
Yes. Give it all of your smugness.
I don't have.
Channel your narcissistic, self-important Sephiroth.
I don't have that. But I'll do his voice anyway. Will you permit me to relieve you of those elemental stars? Alex.
Oh, Alex, you're late.
I love his hair.
Alex is another one of our companions. Hand the stones to him. Oh, great. After we did all that work.
He could have just picked it up himself.
Garrett, to be fair, we jumped over a couple pillars like it's a playground. Like, we didn't do any spelunking.
It's still heavy work, though.
I guess.
I'm afraid I must apologize in advance. For you will be bringing us the remaining elemental stars as well.
One of them can count to 4. Meh. Wait a second.
You can just teleport there.
You want us to grab the other one for you too?
Oh, did you not understand me? Oh wait, I'm going higher and higher.
He can fly. You said you'd set Jenna free once we gave you the elemental stars.
We didn't say how many.
it's true. Why would you think 3 of them were enough? No, my friend. We want you to bring us all the elemental stars.
Stop grumbling and bring us the last star.
Yes.
Thank you for your cooperation. We'll be waiting for the rest.
And he just hovers away.
And back we go.
I like how they didn't give Garrett a jumping animation, so they just use his character spread and go whoop, whoop, whoop.
Jumping.
You are joking,
you have
right?
to go all the way around. No, you have to go back to the beginning one. And from there you can jump straight to it, I think.
This is unnecessary.
See? Because this one now popped up on the left.
Let me through. Hey, you.
Standing in the way, Felix.
Wow.
Oh no.
Oh my
Okay,
god, I have to
you-
go all the way around.
So you have to go up again.
Can I just leave?
Nope.
There aren't any elemental stars out there. Wow.
You have to go all the
I'll
way
be
back.
lurking a bit. Thank you very much,
Thank you very
Razia.
much. Appreciate it. Thanks again for the gift sub. Thanks again for the resub.
You are a gift. Thank you for the sub.
That for sure.
Is this the right way?
Nope. You need to go down?
They say jumping like this builds character, right? There we go. What could possibly go wrong if we unhinge the elements of the world? The elements.
Maybe they just couldn't collect the last one. Or the stars themselves.
I guess they need the mithril bags. That don't look good.
I totally did not see this coming. What's the matter? What happened?
No, not again.
The water, it's gone. Without the energy of the elemental stars, the chamber is collapsing.
Is this the terrible retribution the villagers spoke of? No, this must be more of alchemy's power.
Put it back in. Put it back.
Nope. Not an option.
Phew, that's over. But what was it? What is that?
No. Creepy floating eyeball
Ah, that's kind of creepy.
in a rock. That rock, it's floating. Do you know what it is, Isaac? No. How would we? Me neither. It looks like someone is using synergy to lift it.
No, it has eye. It's looking at us.
Could that be the wise one?
Well, obviously it's not us. Such power. Incredible.
It's a floating rock with an eye. That is
Wow.
weird.
So, who's it gonna attack?
It must be the guardian of the elemental stars.
You would kind of think it would already activate after the first one if it's a guardian. It's like, oh, they can take one. And they can take the second one too. 3? Can I miss 3?
No, 4 is too much.
I still got 1 left.
Yeah, kind of. It's like watching a store robbery happen, like without there being any threat. Just somebody goes in and they just take items and then nobody does anything.
Like you're just counting the price to where your limit is.
I guess. This doesn't look good. Maybe we should just escape while we can.
But we need the Mars Star. We can't leave it behind. I agree with Felix. We're no match for the Guardian.
The master will have to wait for another day.
What about Isaac and Garrett? You can't just leave them here.
Sure can. They're the villains. Forget about them. They won't make it out alive.
But Cetrus, there's still a chance they might survive.
Anything is possible, so what do you suggest we do?
We take this Jenna with us. If they survive, they will want her back.
Or maybe not.
And if they want her back, they will bring us the star.
Imagine if they always thought like secretly Jenna is a bitch. It's like, yeah, no, it's cool. Bye.
Jenna, star.
Kraden made us do all of these weird chores. Jenna was kind of a bitch to us. Meh.
Regardless, Kraden must come with us. He's connected to all of this. Imagine we just don't only take Kraden.
Alex, are you breaking our promise?
Conditions have changed since we made that promise.
Jenna's not any part of this. I won't let you hurt her.
Also, it's very nice of the wise one to just wait.
Well, he's shaking the screen occasionally. Do what you want with me. Just let Jenna go. Your bravery speaks well of you, old man, but you cannot help Jenna now.
If we leave Jenna, she will surely die. Is that what you want, Felix?
Going back to the Jenna's a bit.
Could have been playing a good Zelda game, but I've been betrayed.
Hello Skinner, happy Wednesday, and it was a democratic poll. You should have drummed up more support, I guess.
It's not off the menu yet, though.
That's true. How
It's
are you
just not right now.
doing? How's your back?
Perhaps we all... Oh no. Perhaps we ought to continue this elsewhere, Felix.
That would be a good idea. This sure seems like this room isn't gonna last long.
Felix. Please. Can we go now?
It's getting better slowly.
Let's
At
start
least
going.
there's that.
That's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Let's make haste. And for
Did
your
she just
back as well.
kick her? Hey, don't push my sister.
Who do you think you're talking to? You owe us your life.
Oh, who said that? Me.
Sir?
Minardi.
And off we go.
Master Kraden, you will be joining us, of course. Why wouldn't you?
Off we go. 10 years later.
Do. Do we get to listen to it 4 more times? That's
Also imagine if Isaac and Garrett already would have jumped back. Isaac, Garrett, don't die! We'll try.
good thing Isaac has a spell called Retreat or Return that allows you to teleport to the beginning of a temple or dungeon. Why don't we use that? Probably can't in here.
Oh, we gotta wait for everyone to finish talking.
Yeah.
Y'all seen the Splatoon Direct? We have not yet, at least.
Have not seen it yet.
I also kind of forgot about it. Like, I saw some messages come by during work, and I was like, oh yeah, Splatoon Direct was today, but then after work, I forgot.
I saw that it happened, but I didn't have a chance to look at it yet. No.
Anything interesting? Or any new stuff? The Mars Star. It's a pity that we have to leave it, but perhaps we'll be seeing it soon.
Perhaps.
And... did we seriously hype behind it?
How do you survive whatever this just was? Well, this turned out badly, wouldn't you say? A redundant question, but yes.
Sometimes I wonder why they even give you these options. Like with this, what's the point of answering?
Yeah.
Could have
same.
just gone...
Yeah, this is the two-dimensional equivalent of like the Tales of series is a video game series that does that a lot. You have a cutscene, and then you are in a new area, and then you get the controls back, and then you take 2 steps forward, and there's a new
another
cutscene.
cutscene. Well, it's a good moment to get a short breather, I guess, but most people will just run right in.
True. I mean, that way you can save in between. If you've got somewhere to be or you need to stop playing, you can save in between at least, but still.
That's true.
It's a miracle we survived.
The katana is eggplant.
That does seem like it's not very sharp then. I'm looking forward to it.
Better than the bow?
Jenna and Kraden are gone.
Hmm.
Isaac agrees by jumping around. You don't think they'll hurt Jenna and Kraden, do you?
Yes.
Probably, if I don't need them anymore. Yes. Thanks a lot, but seriously, Jen and Creighton should be fine. Felix is with him.
Yeah, who has pretended to be dead for 3 years, didn't let us know anything, and is now part of the bad guys.
Team Rocket. This is really terrible.
Did we forget about the wise man?
The wise one.
Or the wise
It's
one?
a rock,
Yeah,
Tifa.
true.
We've got a long way to go if we're gonna make it out of here.
I'm gonna call it Carl.
It's the wise one. You are Carl.
Of course, the katana isn't better than bows, but bows and swords go hand in hand.
True. It's the weapon of a samurai.
I don't think they go hand in hand with Splatoon, but...
I'm looking forward to it.
But I'm taking the direct was interesting. We
Can
should
I
still watch that.
Make the shaking stop now?
Yeah, we're in big trouble. Yes.
We're in big trouble. Yes. Let's get out of here.
Oh.
Maybe not.
Carl!
Hey, Isaac, I'm over here. Come on, we've got to go. Yeah, about that.
We do have the stone, right? Yeah.
Why are you standing there? This place has become dangerous. You think?
So can the rock tell that we're not the bad guys?
We're gonna find out, I think. You're the dangerous one. No, it does look like the wise one is stopping it from imploding.
Very wise.
The volcano will soon erupt. I cannot hold it long. You must leave this place.
Ran.
The elemental Djinn, they have returned. Take out the elemental star. What could go wrong, right? Let's just do it.
It can't get any worse than this.
It's true.
Like, we're already about to be burned to a crisp.
Return it to its bag. The elemental stars are moving away from here. Wait, the wise one, powerful as it is, couldn't have done whatever it just did to the gem elemental star while it was in the bag? So
I guess not.
Mithril works like a kind of shield, I guess, from synergy? Good to know that. Without the power of elemental stars to contain it, the magma flows freely once again and this chamber is collapsing. There will be no chamber for the elemental stars to return to.
Well...
That don't sound good. The world will be exposed to the threat of alchemy. Alchemy? A threat? It can be a dangerous power if it is misused. If the elemental stars ignite the flames of the 4 lighthouses, that power will be released. As long as the 4 lighthouses remain unlit, it's pretty rude of this room to collapse while we're having a conversation, or trying to at least.
You'd think it'd have the decency to wait.
That would be swell. Doesn't look good. The volcano, it's erupting. Flee now. But
I think
how?
volcanoes still move, or erupting volcanoes still move pretty fast, by the way.
Yes, unless you have a very powerful magic user trying to squish down the lava, Tifa.
Let me try to...
You do remember that there's this flying rock thing with an eye that has magic and does stuff? It's holding it back?
Well, that is true.
Yes. Oh, I see. I will help you. How kind. So it can teleport us.
How do you say MPH?
Miles per hour?
Oh.
Or MPH, if you just want to say the letters. What?
Well, apparently a volcano eruption, like the lava flow, travels between 10 to 45 miles per hour.
Yeah, that's once it has erupted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not the speed it gets flung out of a volcano.
No, that is much faster.
Why did you look up useless information?
So I wanted to know if we can outrun it.
Somebody feasibly could, I wouldn't. No. I can't keep up that pace. Did that floating eye thing save us? Yes. If we keep walking now...
Gotta keep running.
Yeah, right, let's get out of here. Can I explore the other area now, please?
I doubt it. You're gonna get a... Oh, gotta hurry back.
You bet your butt I'm gonna go in there now, though. I want my items.
Oh, you actually can.
Pretty sure it's kind of pointless now, but... Oh my god, seriously?
It was an actual dead end. They would have just let you fight some monsters.
So, wait. We have that skill. Why would we walk?
Sometimes you're pretty smart.
Yeah. There, speedrunner strats.
I need that skill in Pokemon.
And? Yeah, that's not good, is it? I thought Mount Aleph was inactive.
Oh, my grandson. Will Garrett be safe in this eruption? Grandpa, we don't even know if he's up there.
Where else would he be? He's a troublemaker.
But sis, someone saw him and his friends climbing Mount Aleph.
They were hanging around here while I was on guard duty. Yeah, shitty guard you are.
Isaac and Garrett went to Mr. Creighton's house.
Didn't they say they were studying alchemy?
Yes, they did, but what does that have to do with the eruption?
Creighton's a troublemaker.
Yep. Ran.
Emma just casually walked down the mountain. Oh, it's Grandpa and the others. What should we do, Isaac? Should we go back up? No!
Yeah, let's go back into an erupting volcano.
It looks like the mountain's about to explode. Why would you go back there, Garrett?
Garrett!
Also, in case you couldn't tell, Garrett's family, they're the red-haired ones.
Isaac!
You're safe.
Come over here, both of you. That's my line.
Well, was it the elder or was it Garrett's mom? The game doesn't tell you that because neither of them are worth having a portrait, apparently. Where have you been? Well, what happened? If your guard was worth a salt, he could tell you.
Weren't Jenna and Creighton with you?
Yeah.
Who's Jenna? Who's Creighton?
Jen, how do you pronounce it? I've never heard that word
They were
before.
taken away? By whom?
This is all very complicated. Exactly, Tifa. We'll need you to tell us exactly what happened on the mountain. Come into the sanctum, both of you. Oh, the temple church thing I said earlier is a sanctum.
I feel like going inside while a volcano is erupting is not a good idea, but
Same.
could also just be me.
I love the little sepia filter that they do while Isaac and Garrett recount the tale so far to the other people.
So, we found a rock, and then we went inside, and then there were ferments, and then we like went kapow, and kaboom, and then we walked on, and then all of a sudden,
Kasploosh!
we decided to steal the elemental stars, because they actually exist. And then it was like, no, we shouldn't.
Because
and then,
Creighton told us to.
And we like ran in circles trying to get all over the place, and then these people showed up, and then the wise one came, and then it was blah. I think
They could have cut
part
out
of it.
90% of his little cutscene, which was very adorable, don't get me wrong. If I just would have had a little text box overlay going like, Isaac and Garrett told them what happened. But this way they got to animate all of
Now
it.
you got the visual
That's true.
explanation.
My favorite part was the circle running. We had no idea the true sanctum. Oh, wait, that was the elder.
And Jenna and Creighton, they're prisoners?
Seems like it.
they've been taken against their will. How awful.
To be honest, it could have been worse. We could have all been covered under the lava. Do you think they can be saved?
No.
Yes, of course they can. Jenna's brother Felix will protect them, won't he? I mean, that's what he said, but can he?
What is it, Great Healer? You've been very quiet.
Did you just steal my role as the Elder?
I've been doing his voice earlier too.
No, you didn't.
You're the other dude.
I guess.
Do you want to do all the voices? Like, I don't mind. I'm trying to help you out here.
My throat can't do it.
It's like you're 1,000 miles away.
That hovering stone, the one that appeared before Isaac.
What about it?
Tell us the info. I have seen it before in my dreams. In my mind's eye, it appeared again just now and spoke to me. You saw it just now?
Wait,
It must be the Wise One, guardian of the elemental stars.
He knew about it all.
It told me what happened to you in Sol Sanctum.
We just did.
Why did we have the whole musical number?
So what does the Wise One say about the eruption? With the volcano, will the volcano destroy Vale? Oh?
Something's happening. It is impossible to stop the eruption now. Will Vale be... Vale will be safe. The Wise One will prevent the lava from reaching us.
That is very nice.
That's very sweet of him.
Like how we all go. Yeah. Yep.
Approved, yeah. Wise One,
Yep.
cool dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We all agree? Yeah.
Yeah. Looks a bit crusty, but other than that.
What's the matter, Great Healer? The village will be destroyed, won't it? Didn't we just say...
Something even more dreadful than Vale's destruction looms ahead. What could be worse than the destruction of Vale? A terrible power. The elemental star gems house incredible power.
And Vale has been guarding those gems?
How much faster we could have this conversation if we just carried on with the info. The elemental lighthouses will lose that power upon the world. Once the power of the gems has been released, the whole world will...
Good thing Kraden was about to do that.
Yeah.
The Wise One wants us to get the gems back, doesn't he?
No. This world is ours to save or to destroy. Our inaction may bring about its destruction.
What a pity. Is that all we have to say about the world being destroyed?
Shucks.
Ah,
Oh well, can't be helped.
shame.
We cannot hope for salvation. We must save ourselves. That's really the attitude you have here?
Then what can we do?
Respectful nods.
Yeah.
Acquiring the elemental
Elemental blurb.
Acquiring the elemental stars is their fate alone.
Well, we kind of cost this, really. Are you suggesting we place the fate of the world in the hands of Isaac and Garrett?
I mean, with Isaac I'm okay, but have you seen Garrett?
Garrett is only a child. You can't expect him to bear such a burden. But Isaac is okay.
True.
Isaac is cool.
The Wise One has spoken. Each of you shares responsibility for this.
Very true.
Now each of you must make your own decision. I don't know what to do. Isaac, you decide. Isaac, will you accept responsibility for the fate of the land? To be honest, my answer is gonna be yes, only because I need to find Kraden and kick his ass so hard for doing, like, he is the cause for all of this. We're in agreement, right?
Well, yeah, he is.
Like, exploring Sol Sanctum, I guess, would have been fine.
He couldn't be a good scientist and just study the things there, or alchemist.
Yes. Oh, you accept? Oh, Isaac, you can't mean it. Yes, I do actually.
You chose to leave your decision to Isaac. There shall be no further discussion.
Shut your trap, Garrett. Oh, wise one, these two have accepted your quest. Give us your next command.
Well, now we saved the world.
You could have showed up yourself the entire time, dude. Why? You two are quite brave to take on this quest. I agree. I shall be watching you. Choose your destiny wisely, young ones.
Bye, Carl.
No, he's shrinking. No.
Well, I would think he's kind of bound to this place.
I guess. Maybe it was like a hologram kind of type.
That was the wise one? What did the wise one say?
Only we hear that, I guess. Felix must unlock the power. Find the lighthouses. You'll have the guidance of the elemental star. Why must Felix light the lighthouses?
Well, he's part of it.
Then what?
What should they do there?
They should say hello to Sauce. Hello, happy Wednesday.
How are you doing, Sauce?
Have you had stuffed crust pizza at this fine establishment? Yes. And at our pizza places before. Do they fatten it up like that over there? At Pizza Hut over here, the cheesy crust I've had was very filled. Like there was...
There's a nice stick in it. Just not a big fan of it compared to... And I fucking love cheese compared to their thick crust.
True, we really do love the dough. I think at Pizza Hut the mozzarella that they throw into the stuffed crust is kind of like the thickness of my pinky. And I've also had places where they've thrown a lot more cheese, and then, like, if you really love the taste of that mozzarella, I guess you'll be super happy.
I find it a tiny bit tasteless in the crust.
Yeah, usually the places that add extra to it, like make it really thick and like bulky, their cheese doesn't have that much flavor to it. So it's like, I mean, I eat more cheese, but I don't really get the flavor. Like, I'd rather have one that tastes great versus that's like just more on my plate.
Yeah. I would want to believe that all Pizza Huts do the same thing no matter where they are.
Yeah, but like ultimately it's the people who assemble your food.
Yeah, okay.
Like if they cut it thinner, then you will get just a thinner filling. So, makes sense.
I somehow believe it comes pre-cut, but...
Didn't know if it was a universal thing or not. It is. I think, like at least talking for Pizza Hut, they do that in every location, I think. Uncultured swine here. You're not uncultured, you are very cultured because you are also aware that you do not know certain things and you choose to ask and you expand your horizon of wisdom, great Sauce. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday.
What do you prefer anyway? Like stuffed crust or not?
Yes, we need to talk about this. Let's ignore the destruction of the world as we know it for a second. What's your favorite type of dough? I'm a pan pizza kind of person.
Yeah, for Pizza Hut, definitely. It's perfect. Pizza Hut in America has a lot more options than Pizza Hut in the UK or EU. Yeah, that seems fair. It's also much bigger there.
Yeah. Need to go there just to get pizza.
But I find the options we have here fine and so good.
Honestly, thin crust Philly cheesesteak. That sounds like it could be really good. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, barbecue pizza is also really good.
With bacon. That sounds
But the
good.
crust really makes Pizza Hut for me. So pan pizza or no pizza there at all. Even though had some good thin crust there as well.
It's not bad, but I just generally prefer the pan pizza. Then again, I also really love bread. Like, I don't know why, I just do.
So dough is always a good option.
Yeah. So like, a nice dough to me is already worth something.
Yeah.
Pizza to me is not just the vehicle for the toppings.
Well, the crust or the dough kind of makes the base.
Yeah, it
If you have
makes it
shitty
basic
dough,
for
it
us.
ruins your pizza. I mean,
Barbecue as a pizza sauce is a plus. Tifa agrees.
yeah.
I'm not too fond of it, but I see why people like it.
I really love just a plain margarita with barbecue sauce. Funnily enough, I'm not a big fan of the Pizza Hut barbecue sauce though. If you just use it as a base.
There's all kinds of barbecue sauces. Would you ever have a pasta bread bowl or a bowl of pasta? I've never had a pasta bread bowl, so I can't tell you.
What's a pasta bread bowl anyway?
Yeah, please, now you
Pasta
can educate us.
in a bread bowl.
Sounds good. Lots of carbs. I mean,
Yeah. Like, carbs don't scare me.
while you tell us about this, how about we try to get out of this room?
What should we do there? Yeah, then we can finally
should
say,
they do
oh,
there?
What should they do there? Also good.
It's the youths once again saving the world.
Surely that cannot be all the advice you can offer them, great healer.
I don't like how the great healer talks to begin with, because he's very like not saying things. Seek the elementals, the Djinn. They will prove useful.
Or can't have it all. Okay, so it's literally pasta inside of a bread bowl.
Lots of carbs. Nap.
Don't think I've ever seen that. The only thing I've seen in bread bowls have been like soups. Or like haché. Is that an English thing?
Stews.
Or like stews, yeah.
Yeah.
But pasta?
Why not?
Like I would eat it if it was offered to me, but I would not make that myself.
I like bread bowls. Yeah. It depends on what you fill them with, because with pasta, I think I would actually prefer it. Because with like soups and stews, the bread can get really soggy if you have like a thinner liquid in it.
It's kind
I'm
of the
not
point.
a big fan of that, but... Lurk from work.
Riggs,
Hi from the
that's at
stream.
work. Appreciate the lurk.
Yes. Yes, we do. Domino's
Domino's.
used to have it, I believe, at one point.
Okay. Well, our Domino's
It's not
doesn't
that good.
have pasta.
Yeah, and it's not very good.
The barbecue pizza of Domino's is good.
The dough tastes like cardboard, and that's a compliment.
Yeah, last time it wasn't really good.
Which is why when I look at Domino's over here in Germany, the following thing is what I say. Isn't there anything else? Thank you, Garrett. On point. That is all.
That's it? Isn't there anything else you can tell them?
That is all, Mayor.
Well then, can we go now? I would like to save.
I leave it up to you, Isaac. Garrett. Let's just walk out on us.
Well, to be fair, we're responsible. Like, figure out our own mess.
You know why all of this happened? It's because we listened to our teacher. Again, Creighton's fault.
Well,
Hey, isn't it almost time to meditate?
gotta go.
Oh yeah, meditation. Let's go. I can't roll for it.
I had a bread bowl last week. Love those things.
Yeah.
I can imagine it's really good, but I wouldn't make the combo myself.
I would. I mean,
Or maybe it depends on the sauce. Like if you have it with like a lot of a bolognese sauce, could be really good.
I don't care about the sauce. I mean, easy as that.
Oh wait, that's me.
Yeah.
Well, what good are those guys? Sending children off with no help or direction?
Yeah, Mayor. So how are you gonna show them what's what?
I agree, but they didn't give us any other choice. Maybe we should speed this up. Then, when should they go? It doesn't sound like we can afford to wait.
How about now?
Now
Kick
it's
us out of the
time.
village.
Tomorrow then? Tomorrow? Yes. And there we go. Okay, so it's with red sauce or white sauce? I can imagine, is there like a better one? I can imagine it's better with red sauce, but...
Meatballs and pasta. Yeah, sounds good. I mean, not for me, but yet.
Chicken Alfredo bread balls. I seriously did not know this was a thing, but apparently it really is.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you want carbs with your carbs? Like I said,
I mean, I agree, but I just never thought of mixing these carbs.
I mean, I shouldn't, but I would eat.
I mean, bread is really good.
Pasta
is really good.
Sauces are good.
Why wouldn't you combine it?
Yeah.
A walking taco.
What's that?
I need explanation on that. That's
Tacos in a bag.
I think.
I like that. I think it's the girl with pigtails talking right now.
Why is everyone hanging around the town gate?
See? What, didn't you hear? Isaac and Garrett are leaving Vale on a journey.
I wish I could go.
I heard it's going to be really dangerous.
Oh yeah? So everyone's down there to say goodbye? Oh,
Except for the dog.
Oh, he's going there.
No, they mean to go south.
Oh, maybe that's the way south.
No, south is down.
Yeah, but maybe you first need to walk around to go south.
Tifa, we are at the
No
town
one
plaza.
said it's a direct way down.
We've been here 3 years ago, remember? Hey, what's the matter?
Yeah, there was no further way south. Weird. Isaac's mother isn't there to see him off.
You're right, she's not there. Dogs.
Oh my god. Frito chips and taco toppings.
What is a Frito chip?
I have no clue, but this is still at Domino's. I'm sure Domino's has a lot of anything. Our Domino's literally only has pasta. And like some desserts maybe.
And pizza.
Oh, I said pasta. Yeah, our Domino's only has pizza. Hey, should we go say goodbye too?
Sure, let's go.
This scene I felt was kinda unnecessary. Like, just go straight to this.
But it shows you that the whole village counts on you. We're counting on you, Isaac. Oh, and you too, Garrett.
So you're telling me this scene wasn't enough for that? Don't drink the water if it smells funny. And take this with you too.
Isaac got an herb.
How handy.
Nice. I know not to drink stagnant water, sis.
Don't listen to him, Isaac. He's a pig. He'll eat anything that's not tied down. I'll eat some of the taco pizza.
Dora is very late.
Oh, that's right. Auntie Dora asked me to give this to you, Isaac. Wow.
Isaac got the catch beads.
Almost would have left without.
Guess we're all set to go, huh, Isaac? Are we leaving without saying goodbye to Isaac's mom?
Think again, Garrett. It must be very difficult for Dora. As Garrett's mother, I know how Dora must be feeling. But I still have Garrett's father, while Dora has only Isaac.
Yeah, keep rubbing it in that she lost her husband.
She doesn't want you to go, Isaac. No, she's explaining why. But she knows you have to, and it hurts to see you leave. Cheers, Sauce. Enjoy your water.
Please do. They can't keep standing around here like this or they'll never leave. So, one final farewell. Farewell! How sweet. When they show off people, they just yell at them.
It is really sweet. Oh, we're finally out of the talk.
Let's quickly do one last thing before we forget, because I think we can also only save after this. Oh, hello, Tails. Happy Wednesday. You came in with Djinn.
How are you doing, Tails?
A traveling warrior.
What a winky ding.
And I see you're an adept too. You're just the kind of fighter that I've been looking for. Won't you please take me along with you?
That's kind of sweet.
I'm a Venus genie. My name is Flint. I must find my comrades. We were separated from each other when the volcano erupted. Maybe you can help gather my friends together as you travel. If you let me join you, I'll prove to be very beneficial to your adepts. Your synergy will grow stronger and your adept skills will also improve. You can call on us in battle or just use your own power to... use our power to boost your own. If you call on many of us at once, our powers will work together.
How handy.
What do you think? Will you take me with you? Yes.
Nope. If you say no, it's hard mode.
That would be worst mode. Oh, you'll see. You won't regret it. Flint the Venus Genie is now Isaac's ally.
Handy, handy.
Now I'll brief your teacher on how to use Djinn.
I know.
Have to bring a Djinn into your party. You must sell it to somebody.
Save, dude.
This will make more sense when we actually start doing it. I'll explain that next time, in peace. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
To show that you can.
Oh yeah, this quickly shows off that you can get different skills by changing your class by using Djinns. Next, I'll show you how you can use this in battle. Please do.
Tell us all of it. Fun fact, the composer of Golden Sun also composed
Soundtracks?
The soundtracks of Mario Golf and Tennis 64.
Yeah, those were also made by Camelot. That makes sense. A zombie appeared.
That is really nice.
Just right outside of Vale. Like...
Because the music in this game is really good.
Yes, it is. The battle theme is pretty cool too.
It gets you hyped.
Yeah. Unleashed Flint.
I mean, it's the point, but still.
Now we can summon. Do the thing.
Use it.
I can't press buttons any faster. It auto-scrolls through the text. See, Djinn can be very useful, can't we? And one more thing.
Yes.
After you've used the Djinn, it needs to recover. So we go from set to standby to recovery, then back to set. This is the simplest way to use us. Did you get all that? Yes.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, if you want to learn more about Djinn, refer to the help, okay? Okay, I'll join you now. Thank you very much.
I feel like everyone in life needs a help button.
Please use us Djinn wisely.
It's like, how do I use this again? How does the laundry machine work?
I need that. And we'll go through all of these steps when we actually need them. The Venus Djinni Flint joined Isaac. Time to save our quest.
Saving.
Saving.
There we go.
Always. Wow.
I always forget with these games how long it can keep going.
Dum-dum-dum.
Oh.
Always double save, kids. Always double save.
That's nice to see Golden Sun again.
Yeah.
It's been too long.
It's a great game. Click, 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 and now we're done.
You would think someone would still volunteer to come along with us.
Garrett did.
Yeah, I mean, we're responsible, like, we have to go. But, like, someone could have at least gone, like, hey, you know what, you two kids need to go save the world, but I come along as backup. No one said we have to go alone.
Maybe the person who decided that it would be a good idea to let Craden be our teacher.
Well,
I mean,
Craden
ultimately,
just got greedy.
Ultimately, the kids did what Craden told them to do. Yeah.
But Craden ain't there anymore now, is he?
True. Now it's easy to shift the blame and therefore have nobody to blame, I guess.
And like they said, we have a shared responsibility.
I guess. I mean, ultimately, yes. If we had refused Craden's request to take the elemental stars, then this would not have happened.
Yeah, he just shouldn't have asked. He should have seen, especially with all the stuff he knows about it and even telling us that they can destroy the world, he should have just left them there and studied it there. But okay, you know, it happened, we're gonna save the world, it's fine.
I think the question of a blame is complex. Like, would you blame these, what are they, 17-year-olds?
Yes.
For going along with Craden, like egging them on to do these things?
I'm saying make Craden is the main culprit. But it doesn't mean they don't have, like they said, it doesn't mean they don't have a shared responsibility.
What we're trying to say, I believe, ultimately is, if a scholar ever asks you to delve into a sanctuary or any other type of establishment of that sort, together with you, and then asks you to go deeper into it, past anything anyone else has ever explored, and then asks you further to disarm the traps, and then makes you teleport to what appears to be a different part of reality, to then make you borrow the pillars of existence. At some point,
Craden
it's okay
should
to say
have
no.
known better.
Yeah, at some
But
point,
we were curious too,
okay to say no.
and we'll fix it all. It's fine.
I guess, yeah, we should do that.
Leave it to the underage kids.
Yeah, somebody has to be the bigger man here. How about you go find us somebody to raid?
I have no one.
Okay.
So, just gonna
True.
say goodbye.
Then it's time for us to say goodnight to you. I guess.
I'm gonna... Oh, you can press the button too.
Don't listen to everything your teachers say, especially if it's illegal. You can't say no. We'll be back on Friday with
Listen
Pokemon.
to the rest.
Bye.
Thank you.